I'm gonna keep talking so you can tell if it goes away or not. But yeah, I know. I did put Drainer in a room by himself. Did did that seem to fix it? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Sorry about that, guys. Whoever's watching the stream. All right, where our party last left off last night, they were in a deep. They went below the house that they just got awarded to them, where uh, Nessus was immediately aware of like her deity being present, her evil, yeah, Zella, the goddess of darkness, being present somewhere or being somewhere nearby. As they descended into the basement of the trap door that was hidden under the rug in front of the fireplace, they fell through a trap door. Well, at least Nessus fell through a trap door, and then the other ones followed wholeheartedly behind, just like a good Scooby Doo crew. They are. Um, the party strangely got separated from Rivdal during a encounter with a strange square cube-like room puzzle that had dead bodies everywhere, and they couldn't really figure it out. And ultimately, Rivdal got the wrong corner at one of those times and couldn't find her way out. I got it right finally. I called her a girl when she's not here. Uh, right about that time, you guys are standing in the room. I'll show you with the ruler. This door in front of you right here is the wall you just came through. The one I told you last night that has the Q and the X, I believe, on it, or the O and the X. This is it right here. Um, you guys immediately hear another banshee scream, uh, and then you hear a thumping sound coming from this door behind you. It sounds like a thumping sound for the most part, like walking, and then you hear what sounds to be like a knocking sound. Someone's knocking on the other door. Yeah, yeah. Uh, you can roll to investigate the door. Might seem strange now till you roll. Yeah, it looks to be one of those push and pull doors, as far as you can tell. But it's absolutely locked though. Nope, it's got a door handle, like a looks to be like ivory or something. The door the door is not unlocked. There it is. Holy shit. Yeah. It does not fit. It does no, it does not fit. You immediately can tell. Doing what? Who's doing what? You yeah, it's like yeah, Demi yeah, Demi Moore and Swayze, yeah. And uh all right, I want Tack to roll for his lockpicks, and I want Draenor to roll for bashing the door in the room that you're in, Draenor. Roll for a strength or a athletics. Athletics is better, trust me, for you. Yeah, I'm doing you a favor. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Athletics. All right. Did you roll for your lockpick attack? No, you were the first. You were the first one. No, they were doing a Swayze. Just your yeah +4. Yeah, D20 +4. That's right. You have advantage. He's proficient with lockpicks, so he gets +2, and then he gets double proficiency because he's doubly proficient with lockpicks. Uh, yes, but being a rogue, I thought you doubled down on your lockpicks. If you double down on it, you get +4. Okay, then it's just +2. Okay, fair enough. Well, thanks for being honest then, at least. So you got a 5, 6, 7 then. So from now on, it's just +2. Um, as you do put your lockpick in the door, you're immediately go ahead and roll a dex check. Assaulted with the door pushing out on you. A dex save, yeah. Yeah. You go flying back and land prone a good 10 feet back from the door. And you guys see on the other side, and lo and behold, Draenor steel plate standing there. Draenor, you can now. I'm gonna move you guys away from the door so I can go ahead and remove it. So you guys don't have to deal with that fucking door. There was a table, but you got all of that off the table. You guys see Draenor on the other side of the room, or on the other side of the door. And Tack, you don't take any damage, but you do fall prone, and you get up and dust yourself off a little bit, and you say, "Oh, I feel drunk," and that's the thing now. No, no, I feel drunk. Yeah. As Draenor kicks down the door, he lets out a massive roar, a dragonborn roar, and then he realizes his party on the other side, and he's like, and Ness is just standing there looking pretty covered in like dragonborn icicles and pretty pissed off. Yeah. You guys can do what you want from here, though. You're free to explore. There is. There's one to the north of you, and then there's one to the south of you, and then you obviously have the big door that you guys came through. Yes. It is a wall, yeah. But I mean, I guess a wall door. It's a wall door. Hold on. All right, roll a. Let's roll a investigation. That's the other doors, Suap. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you could see it. I didn't. Nessus, you don't hear anything. It's dead silent on the other side of the door. Yeah. No, I mean, you feel like you got a good estimate that there's nothing on the other side of the door. It's a bit rusted, but it does eventually just give way a little bit and goes chink and inward. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move the door for you guys because it's totally like I was gonna be like, hey, let me just get that door out of your way. Uh, if you stand, yeah, move away from the door so I can. I don't want to delete you while I delete the door, because then that would just be But I will. I fucking will. Don't think I won't. Like at this point, like you guys are, yeah. You guys open the door immediately. Uh, you get a foul, putrid smell coming from the room, and yeah. As soon as you charge in, go ahead and roll initiative. As you run in, Draenor, you immediately see three weird-looking humanoid creatures that like all appear to have blood all over their mouths. They're hunched down. They're kind of like shaking and fidgeting, making like this weird like. Uh, yeah, I'll let you have one roll for. I'll let you roll for intimidation. Absolutely. You did not. You did not get a tip off. You have no idea whether you can intimidate these creatures or not. So you go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for it. You guys have no idea what these creatures are as of now. You haven't done a check yet. Maybe. You want me to roar for you? Fucking lazy ass. Roar for yourself. All right. Did you roll for it? Yeah, you let out one hell of a roar as you come in, freezing part of the table and actually putting out the candle that was in the room at the center of the table. Actually, actually goes out, and the candle just goes, and you see the. Oh no! Oh no! I won't. It just won't. It just won't put off light. All right. Did everyone roll initiative? All right. Let me add you guys to the turn. I'm gonna add you guys to the turn order because I know how to do this now. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'll just change it as I add you. I deleted everyone just to make sure it was like working properly. All right. Uh, no, I'll just type in what you guys have. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want. Wait. Yeah, okay. I didn't believe you, Tack. I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute, just a second. Draenor, I can enter yours in for you, bud. If you need me to. Okay, cool, awesome. No, it's fine. I got you, bud. I might have fucked you up, honestly, when I was started. You got it before me. Perfect. All right. Oh, I got you. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it was a bit condescending, honestly, at this point. Like I was just like, no. There we go. Descending. Perfect. All right, Tack, you are initially go first. You feel like you intimidate him as soon as you walk in the room, Draenor, but you look for the most part you can't really see him as well as you did before now. Uh, what do you mean unmovable? You having a hard time seeing the one across the room in the corner? He's just yeah. They have legs. No, they have legs and shit. They definitely look like they can walk towards you. I know what you're saying. No, they don't. As far as you can tell, you feel like you intimidated them thoroughly. This is not a patty cake 5e. You guys don't get a full rundown of exactly what's going on anymore. I'm trying to kill you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What? I don't know what your character can do. I can check. I guess your character sheet. What is? Can you throw one knife? No. I will allow. Are you trying to throw both your knives? I'll allow you to throw both of them simultaneously at the same time at disadvantage, since that's what your first original plan was. If you want to put both of them in one hand and just try to chuck them, like both blades, and just chuck both knives. No, no. All right, just one straight roll. Yep. All right. Double your damage, so you're gonna do 16 damage. As you throw your daggers across the room, you kind of pull them off your belt, put both of them between a couple of your fingers, and you just kind of flip them as you run into the room. They go flying into the chest of this creature, and it starts. They both have just been sitting there, kind of hibernating. You can't tell if they're even awake. And as you hit the creature, both knives go plunging into its chest, and it goes and stands up and jumps up onto the table behind it on the little shelf. All right. You can. Yeah. All right. That's fine. You point at Draenor as you kind of. Are you backing out of the room at all, or are you just kind of staying where you're at? Oh yeah. You just point at Draenor like over there, like that kind of thing. Cat noises. All right. Looks like Nessus, you're up next. Hey, all. All right. Mm-hmm. You can faintly make out the shape of the creatures as you come into the room. You can hear them like, and you can definitely see the one up next to the candle because there's a candle in the corner. You can see it like crunched up there with the knives, like no longer in its body. They're now resheathed in Tack's belt. But they are in very low light, especially the one in the opposite corner of you. Yeah. All right. Those lamps, I'm pretty sure broke, and the torches went out when you guys fell down the. So you go to light it with the lamp, and you realize you look down, and the lamp is not on you. It's actually missing. All right. I want you to go ahead and roll for a survival. This is a stressful situation. Um, you being a dragonborn, you run into the room, you can hear them breathing, and it kind of makes you a little bit nervous. You strike it a couple times to no avail. You kind of just like take a deep breath, give it one last strike, and one of the candles lights back up, and you guys are able to see a little bit. Not as good as it was working before. You only got one candle lit, but it's still moderately lighting the room up. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to do anything for your bonus action? Or I guess that could count as your bonus action. I'll allow that to count as your. Okay, that's what I thought. Absolutely. All right. Perfect. All right. Next. Okay. I like that. I like that for sure. As you pull out your shield and weapon, you see the creature in front of you to the right, kind of like hiss, like, and you can hear the one breathing and the one still screeching up on the table. As you pull out your symbol, they seem to calm down a bit. At least they direct their attention away from you. And then the one jumps off the counter that had the daggers in it and immediately runs towards Tack. And Tack, buddy, old pal. Um, Interesting. Okay. Uh, does a nat one hit you? He is injured terribly bad as he jumps off the counter. He kind of slides and slips in his own blood and kind of screeches across the floor and falls prone directly in front of you, uh, almost looking like he knocks himself out because you can hear him making that weird snoring sound again. He's like right at your feet. Uh, as you chuckle a little bit, the one from the right runs up and immediately tries to attack Draenor Steel Plate. Yep, yep, go for it. Bad pet. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll for damage with that battle axe. All right, 12 slashing damage. Uh, as it ran by her, it kind of did. I mean, like it ran into that first square. Well, except for unless, yeah, I kind of counted it running through this square right here, the 20-foot square, and then the 25-foot square as it ran past. She had armed herself like and put her shield up and stuff, so I kind of she was ready at the ready. So just it might be a little bit homebrewed. I might have did it a little bit wrong, but crossing through that yeah, that diagonal square. I counted that diagonal square, and since she was readied up, I go ahead and I'll go ahead and allow for it. I don't. I might be doing it wrong. I just yeah. I think that is right. Yeah. As it does run by you and you strikes it and saying bad, it kind of gives you a puzzled look and twists its head almost completely upside down, to where its head's like its chin is facing up and its eyes are upside down, looking at you, looking at the symbol, almost puzzled. It kind of coughs up a little blood where you hit it with the axe, and then immediately attacks Draenor. Did you did you pull your shield out before you ran in here? This, fair enough. I'll allow it. I believe you had your shield on now. Fair enough. Fool me once, and shame on me. Fool me. Listen, you can't fool me. All right. Does a 17 hit your armor class trainer with the shield, bud? Does it? Ooh, 14, 18. Okay, cool, cool. Let me change. Let me change it on the 16 and then 18 with plate. Oh yeah, you just barely getting your shield up in time. You see him coming from the to the right. You put your shield up, and this meat cleaver that he had attached to his side sticks in your shield, and he actually is in a tug of war with you now to get his meat cleaver back out of your shield. So go ahead and roll a strength check. As the other one, as you see the other one coming up over the table, jumps on the table behind you, Nessus, and it goes to attack you, not being able to see the item. I'm gonna roll a strength check for this motherfucker. Yeah, you pull your shield away, taking his meat cleaver with it, and it's stuck in. It's embedded about an inch or two into your shield right now, Draenor. And he is no longer holding a weapon. It's not your turn, but the one up on the table goes to attack Nessus. Is a 19. All right. As it comes up, being as you just attacked the one and you had your back away, you forgot about the one, and he got up on top of the table, giving him a bit of a height advantage, and he comes down and bites onto your neck. You feel him sink in. The bite is not really the most painful part. It's this stinging, burning sensation, and you take four bleed damage, one bite damage and four bleeding damage. And you notice as you start to bleed and your neck starts to gush, it doesn't seem to want to stop bleeding, and you see the rest of the creatures start to twitch and go into this crazy like twitching frenzy, and they immediately attack every one of you again. So the one these are homebrew creatures. For the stream, if anyone's wondering, uh, the first one stands up near you, Tack, and goes to attack you immediately. He's in what you would best describe as like a frenzied rage right now. They're tearing at their own lips and gnashing their own teeth and clawing at their own skin. And yeah, yeah, only hyper scary roiding. Does a 16 hit you? And you take one bite damage as he lashes down onto your arm, and you take four bleed damage from the creature to the left of you. And you seem what seems to send them into even more of a frenzied rage as you start bleeding as well. Then the one right next to you, Draenor, instead of trying to bite down, he puts both his feet up on your shield and grabs with both hands onto his knife and does another strength check against you. Uh, he is currently hanging onto your shield, and he's not as heavy as you thought. You're able to hold him up, but he is not letting go of the hatchet, and he's trying to bite at you over the shield. Uh, and then the one from the table stands up and goes, and then pulls out its hatchet, or it's what best can be described as a meat cleaver, and just tries to bring it down right on top of Nessa's head. And a 12 hits your armor class, Nessus. Missing, you put up your shield after the last bite. You are physically aware that he is there now, and you put your shield above your head. And now his meat cleaver sticks into your shield. He just lets go of it, and curls back into like this like crouch position, like directly face to face with you. Draenor, it is now your turn, bud. Yes, he is on your shield. You are lifting him up right now. All right, roll for it. All right, you're not gonna be able to charge because you're right next to him. So there's no momentum you can build up. You can push. Oh no, on your shield. You're right. You're right. He's on his shield. I will allow it. Absolutely. Go for it. That was my mistake. You're absolutely right. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. And then move your six spaces. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, which will take you right to the shelf. That's roll an athletics check just to see what you got going. Yeah, you get about three spaces, and then you feel the weight, like almost like if you ever watched like a toddler when they first learn to walk. Yeah, you can't make it all the way. You feel his weight pulling him down, and you slam him to the floor as you fall on top of him. You both go prone, and you can hear him underneath you kind of let out this like. You cannot. You're both prone right now. It looks like you might have hurt him a little bit though, for sure. It definitely looks worse for the wear, and he's underneath of you right now, trying to gnash at you. Your shield is on him, but you can hear his teeth. You you can hear his teeth trying to get around the shield, going, and he's like chewing on the edge of your shield and stuff right now. If your character has, yeah, you still have a bonus action. Absolutely, yeah, everybody is. Absolutely, you still have half your movement turn. Okay, yeah, you get up. Okay, so you're gonna kind of stand up, but keep a foot on your shield, maybe, or stand on your shield. All right, fair enough. You want to sprawl, like a sprawl? All right, I'm gonna still have you down on the floor then, if that's okay, because you're still gonna be pretty low. Fair enough. All right, it's going to be Duncan Idaho's turn. You guys heard a scream from in there. You hear a like thud sound, Duncan. You know shit's going down. It's popping off in there. You hear these weird. Yep. You're within. You're within range of the one to the left. You're also within the range on the one on the table, but it's he's in half cover because he's currently behind Nessus right now. Someone. Oh, here you guys. That's strange. It must be the. I fixed it, guys. I apologize, stream. We've had some technical difficulties tonight. That'll fix it. My apologies. Whoever's watching, that was terrible on my
Does
part.
that one still appear to be asleep that's next to Tack, our leader?
No, he is back up. He just bit Tack. He is sprawl and ready to go and back into the fray.
Why is Tack the leader?
No one dubbed him, he
'Cause
dubbed
he is.
himself.
He is
Leader.
he is not half covered though, like the one behind Nessus is.
Yeah, I'll attack the ones next to Tack because I need to protect our leader. I'm using my main glaive and its staff end.
Yep.
Protect your leader.
We'll
So
go ahead.
there's an 18 and a 13.
Uh,
Those are separate attacks.
yes. The first one does hit and finds purchase onto him. Go for roll for damage. The second one,
Damage.
it kind of reacts and just barely moves out of the way of your handle coming back to hit it up underneath the chin.
Yeah.
And it takes 8 damage. 8 slashing damage from your glaive as your glaive goes across the front of its chest. And as it opens it up, it looks down at the blood and just kind of rubs its chest and like licks the blood. And it is now Suap's turn. Suap Lacrosse!
Okay.
Ooh,
LaCroix.
sounds like
LaCroix.
we got a party.
All right, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to attack this one with my great axe.
Is it
You have
got
to
the
get
reach?
closer to attack
You
him.
can move through your player's squares.
He's here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move here then.
The glaive has reach. That's why Duncan was able to
That's
attack.
right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure which.
I thought your great axe might have had
was
reach.
it.
I wasn't sure if it did or not. I just.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. Look at all these guys coming to help their faithful leader.
Yep.
Ooh, 25.
No, just barely. I'm kidding. Yeah, you fucking hit him. Go ahead and roll for that damage. Yeah, you literally come in. You kind of push through the two of them after you say, "Luke, side, there's a party," and you just come in with your axe and literally cleave this motherfucker in half. If he's licking the blood off of his chest.
I also
You cleft him in
raged.
twain.
Go for it.
So I get +2 to the damage. So.
Yeah, he was dead with the
12.
10. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
if you want to kill him a specific way, go for it. If you want to,
Yeah, I wanna cleft him in twain if I can.
Cleft him in
absolutely.
twain.
Is that from underneath
Wait.
or from up above?
Yeah, I'm a little
Can I say I love this dude?
concerned with dicks right now because of the whole ghost situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
he's
am
still
I am gonna
tempting.
underhand like a golf club up into his crotchal region.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You cut him from nave all the way up through his skull. Like he looks like he's made of paper mache filled with blood at this point. And
Awesome.
he just goes down to the ground. He has a little X symbol on him now. Half of him falls onto the bench behind you guys, and the other half
He has been cleft in twain.
he has been cleft in twain. It is
Yo,
now.
I'm calling this one's inners and such. Okay, this one's mine.
Are you
I
Oh,
get
you're
them, I get them
crocodile?
bones and such.
Are you a crocodile?
He is.
I
He's a
am.
lizard
I'm
folk.
lizard person.
Oh, dude. Dude, we need to find the Lusty Argonian maid together.
I also have. Wait, did I have? Do I have any more movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think I do. Never mind. I think I'm done.
All right. It is going to be Tack, top of the round, attack's turn.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move to y'all and throw my daggers at y'all.
Okay. Are you trying to throw both of them again?
Yeah, I'll throw both of them again. Yeah. 14 to hit.
And okay, you just rolled. It's 14 to hit. That does. But he's under half cover.
No, I moved so I could have. So
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, sorry. I was talking to the stream. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you absolutely do hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. So double the damage of 14 damage with the one on the table as both daggers land purchase right into the rib cage, and you hear it go, and you hear this like weird sucking sound. as the blood starts to like
Oh, it
fill
wouldn't
its
be. It
lungs.
wouldn't.
Pinto beans and fava beans.
Oh no, it wouldn't be double from the 7 because I'd lose proficiency. So
Oh,
it'd be
you would
double
lose
7,
proficiency.
but -2.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Thank you for
Or I
that.
could just roll a d4 for the other thing of damage.
No, you're right. I didn't give it to it on the last one, but we'll just say it was a cool move last time you came in the room, flicking your daggers up. You got the extra damage. This
Yeah.
time, it wasn't as cool, but still very effective, sticking the daggers in. And as they land purchase into the thing, it goes to claw at him with its hand, and it can't seem to find the daggers. It just seems like it just pulls its hand out and
They're
sees blood.
gone.
It just sees a handful of blood and starts like drinking its own blood. At this point, Nessus, it is your turn. You see this as Tack runs in and throws some daggers at the one that's on the table, face to face with you.
I say, you motherfucker, as I swing at the guy that bit me.
Yeah,
16?
kill at him.
Yes, absolutely. And you do 11 slashing damage. How do you want to kill this creature on the table right in front of you? Crouched
Is it
down.
standing?
It is
crap,
crouched
I'm
down
gonna
face to face.
decapitate its head.
Absolutely. If you want to go for it, go ahead. You can describe to the stream how you do it.
Decapitate its penis.
No, not. Fuck, I'm a gentleman.
Oh, okay.
So I get really angry. I'm angry because I got bit by this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
I get my axe, two-handed this bitch, and just drop my shield and just swing. Fucking knock that bastard up.
Cleave him in twain.
Pretty much.
Cleft him in
Sep-
twain.
separating.
Hand and head, because he's sucking his hand and shit. So
Yeah.
hopefully his hand will go with him.
Absolutely. His hand does go indeed with him, and he goes tumbling off the edge of the table on the backside. Head goes rolling across the floor, knocking the candle out as he falls off the table.
I just lit that.
I just like to knock the candle out. Dynamic lighting. I can't help it. All right. It is now the last creature's turn that is prone underneath the shield. He is going to roll a strength check against you.
He's not getting up.
At disadvantage because he's prone. So,
Damn it.
he rolled a 15 against your 11. He claws out from underneath the shield and goes ahead and tries to bite at your ankle. He doesn't even try to get off the ground. He just kind of crawls out from underneath the
He's
shield.
an ankle biter.
You can see him like he pulls himself out with almost like his teeth and his
Athletics
like
check.
claws. No, you already had that. You already got that. He goes out to bite at your ankle. Does a 11 hit?
I have 16 and 18.
All right,
So,
it does not. You don't have your 18 anymore. Your shield's on the ground,
yeah.
so you have 16,
No,
but it still
but
misses.
I'm still holding on
yeah.
to my shield.
Yeah,
So I'd be back up with my shield.
you wouldn't be back up yet. You'd be prone.
Still prone.
Yeah, you're still prone until your turn, but it doesn't hit you. It doesn't seem to. He's just biting at your greaves on your ankle. You can hear him going clink 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 clink, like biting at your greaves. You can hear him going clink clink clink, biting at your greaves. And then you guys hear a very similar. I guess you guys have heard it before. Off in the distance, coming from the room up ahead. The creature seems to calm down to this, and he actually like starts to turn around a little bit as it is now your turn, Draenor, as the creature turns its back to you to look back
Alright,
towards where the scream
so-
came from. You got to get up if you
uh,
want to stand up, though. You're still like kind of prone.
Yeah, I get. Oh, how many? It takes an action.
15
so
15 feet of your move to get up.
So, 15 feet of my move.
Half your movement to
Alright,
get up.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna get up. He's still prone, right?
Yes, he is still prone. He's laying on the ground. He just kind of
Alright.
sat on his butt and turned around and looked.
I'm gonna get up.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump over this guy and I'm gonna crush his head with both my feet.
All right,
Crush
I
his
like
head
it.
with your thighs.
I want you to roll an athletics and then a. Just go ahead and roll an athletics, and then we'll see what happens from there. How about that?
Okay. Rolled.
You rolled the 10?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? Yeah. As you jump up, it's hard for you to find, like with all your armor and stuff like that. It's hard for you to get up, but you do get just over him as you come down. Roll a 1d4.
1d4
Mhm.
of damage.
That's your punch and your kick damage. That's normal punch kick damage. As you
It's
bring
like-
down with both feet in the back, in the small of his back, you can hear bones snapping as you land on his back, and you can see this creature is very. He actually see blood come out of his mouth. His chin hits the ground, and you just see him kind of go. and you can still hear him breathing, but he is unconscious. You can hear him going.
So Brock,
Not what I intended, but okay.
unarmed attacks actually do 1 bludgeoning plus your strength mod, so he'd actually just do a straight up 5 to him.
Not with his jump. He did a
Oh,
half.
no,
It was a
yeah,
half-ass
yeah.
jump. Yeah, he didn't get
Yeah.
very high.
What?
Yeah, that was if they made
My
a
bad
unarmed attack.
rolls. I gotta get Dino to blow on my dice.
But
before I
as
roll.
far as you can tell, you're the only one that is able to tell this because you're the closest Raynor. But this creature does appear to be still somewhat alive. You can even count it as that by the way it looks and the broken spine that it has now from your
Can I
fucking.
drop my hammer? Like, not even swing it, just drop it on his head.
Absolutely. Just
Got
roll.
it.
Just roll. What's your? Let's just say roll 1d6 plus your weapon
1d6.
damage. Your weapon modifier damage
Alright.
plus 4, I believe it is.
1d6, 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Yeah, it immediately just like a melon.
Squishes his head.
That sound that he would of that snoring sound and that like hissing sound immediately dissipates, and you hear no more noise from this fucking thing. It is
Alright.
immediately put to rest, and you guys
Is it okay?
are out of combat.
Do.
But as you guys notice, as you come out of combat and everything kind of calms down, you can still hear what sounds to be like scuffling in the next room, possibly up ahead.
Scuttling.
Scuffling.
I'm gonna do a lay on hands
Scuttling.
for myself.
But you also notice that like you take some damage before you hear yourself from the bleeding wound. It doesn't seem to be healing properly. Both you and Tack take 4 bleeding damage.
All right, back to sin.
You guys, we gotta
Yeah.
rip up my pretty boy t-shirt and get you guys fucking bandaged.
All right, I want to take
It's
out
okay,
my.
guys. I've got a health point
I'm gonna
left.
take out my medicine kit from my explorer's kit pack. And
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
do a
I'm
medical.
hand Tack a minor potion of HP.
All
I
right.
have
Oh,
one
awesome.
left now.
They're just gonna bleed it out though.
Make sure you keep
Okay.
track.
I'm gonna patch up my neck.
Absolutely. Roll medicine.
Not
Oh, you
even
okay?
dying.
Yeah, you wrap your neck up. It seems to cake the bleeding down for the most part. It feels like that's going to do the trick for sure.
Jack,
Seven.
if you die, I can have your skeleton, right?
Look, I count us as friends, so yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
you know
Cat
Sue up.
teeth are gonna make
You've
it
been with
good.
Sue up for a while, Tack, and you know he's 100% serious about having your skeleton.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
I
serious,
immediately
yeah.
look at Traynor and
Dude,
say,
can
the
I have a
next
skin?
time you fucking do that shit by running in a room, I'm not gonna save your ass next time.
What'd you roll the 1d4 for, Nessus? I'm sorry.
You
Oh, you
didn't
healed yourself
save
some more.
me.
Okay, you're good.
You
Yeah, I
didn't
used the
save
Yeah.
me.
You have a medicine kit on you? Oh, you're a paladin. You have medicine checks. Okay, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I like it.
I look at Traynor and say, look, we're in a dungeon here that is required of my religion. Next time you jump in a room like that and you're being hopped on by a bunch of cultists, I'm gonna let them take you away.
Save me? You didn't do shit except save yourself.
Duncan, you can have my skin as long as you don't turn it into a rug.
Oh, don't worry, I'll turn to a cape.
I asked you for your skin.
Okay.
I wanted a fucking loincloth.
Well, look, you guys can share my skin when I die.
Okay.
Tack,
the
get your
bottom
ass
half.
over here so I can medicine check you.
Alright.
I'm taking one of those torture knives and kind of
Yeah,
butchering up this
they are
thing over here.
cleavers. Looking at them,
No,
they're...
that I got in the torture room.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna keep the cleaver that's in my shield. I'm gonna take it out of my
Get
shield
4
and
back.
put it in my inventory.
Your chain.
What else? Yeah, I
Duncan,
guess
as you
that's
approach the door up ahead of you and then running across the room immediately, you guys definitely hear what must be the sound of something dragging, something metal like chains or something dragging across the floor.
Everyone stay behind me. As soon as they saw that
Oh,
I'm part of
lead.
the cult, they will calm the fuck down.
Go ahead and roll Suap for your you do a
What do I
survival.
need to-
Survival?
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, what are you trying to do specifically?
I'm gonna take his lower jaw. I'm gonna take his stomach and one of his femurs.
His stomach is cut in half. The one you're near because you did cut him from glaive.
Oh, that's right.
Claimed him in twain.
So you have two stomach. You have two halves of stomachs. His jaw is intact, but it has a. It does have a mark in it where your axe hit the. It
I
stopped
should
at the
take
jaw.
head. That's a good trophy to sell.
Yeah, his head is not completely cut in half. It's intact, but the stomach. What else
mine's
did you want to take
Which
other
is
than the
bad,
stomach?
actually.
His femur.
Yeah, his femur is damaged as well from the great axe.
Dude, the only problem with mine is he's got a.
You can get his jaw intact though, for sure.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
I can probably make something out of that.
You can come get the squished.
There's about 6 teeth, like rotten, nasty teeth with blood all over the jaw, in the bottom jaw as well.
Okay.
No,
We've got some
random
good
king.
soup
This is
bones
not
now.
an evil.
Does anyone
campaign,
else want to
this
do
is just a
anything?
campaign.
Medicine check.
Are these shelves or benches?
These are like about 3 feet. Yeah, tables around the edge of the wall. They're attached to the wall.
Tables, okay.
I
Yeah,
was trying to slam him into. a
like
table.
benches, like a bar
Okay.
almost.
Yeah, I was
If that-
wondering if they're like tables, benches, or like shelves, but that answers my question.
All
Alright,
right. So,
you guys think about what you're gonna do next. I'm gonna see what the
So
stream's
they
doing.
all have cleavers, right?
Yeah, they
all have cleavers.
all but one.
All but one.
Yes.
That's stuck in my fucking shield.
The one
can I
that
take-
that got claved in half by
Can I
Suep.
take the Can I take the cleaver out
Yeah.
of mine? as
Roll
a
a
backup
roll
weapon?
roll a strength check with advantage to get that out of your.
Nat 20.
Failed.
Oh yes, you actually pull it out, and it actually
And it's
looks.
sharper than it went in.
Yeah, it looks in really good condition. This is definitely the better of the glaives that you see. That being said, like you pull out this weird like soapy stuff like you had in your pocket. You had like a little bit left over, and you just kind of rubbed it into your shield and kind of buffed out the notch that was in it a little bit. It doesn't completely fix your shield where it hit, but at the same time, it kind of you've used this before. It's like a shield soap, kind of like to keep your shield in good working condition. And then you immediately walk over and pick up the other one, which is the handle is not intact. It's just like a piece of metal with like what looks to be like leather flesh wrapped around the handle.
All right, so I can add a cleaver and I can add a cleaver blade.
Yes, I like that with some leather attached to it, like minor bits of leather.
Cleaver blade and leather bits.
Yeah.
All right. Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
Can
Well, yeah.
I-
Yeah, go for it.
Can I take a trophy from the one that I dropped my hammer on?
What are you trying to take?
I'm gonna take his foot.
All right, roll a strength check to cut the foot off. You have a hammer, don't you?
I have
Well, you have a cleaver.
now.
Yeah, you have a cleaver now, obviously. Indeed.
Yeah, take the foot.
Yep, it came off really easy. These guys, like I said, are made pretty piss poorly for the most part. They look like they were humans who've rotted and been in the grave for a while, or just didn't treat themselves.
Cannibal foot trophy.
Oh yeah, I've got a necklace with a dog pinky on it.
It's not even a pinky. That's like a fucking toenail.
No, the dew claw is more a thumb.
How's your pinky doing, by the way? Is that fixed yet or nah?
It's fixed, but it's still all weird. And I can't move it. Properly.
Can I lay on hands his pinky to try to make it better?
No, we
Yeah,
gotta try it. I don't think it will.
you
fix
can.
it.
Yeah, you can absolutely try. Tack says it's fine. He doesn't think it'll fix it, but you can try.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's still
Fine.
damaged, so it'll still heal him a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
All right, so
Yeah,
lay
lay it
on
on me,
hands.
big
What do
boy.
I roll for that?
You just lay on hands. You have 5 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on hands. Heal him all the way up, and try to heal that pinky.
All right, I only need 2 hit points. Yeah, I'm healthy.
All right.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything while you guys are walking around?
I immediately say, look, these creatures calmed extremely quickly when they saw that I worship the same god as they do. So, if you want this to be probably an easy walk, I would suggest let me see if I can at least, not get her asses kicked next time.
Alright.
Ness, if you need, I'll be right behind.
I've got an idea that might
Do we
also
have
help.
any of those cloaks?
Yeah, I'm gonna put on the cloak I took and put the spooky daggers in my belt.
All right.
Look,
One.
guys, I'm one of the cloak dudes.
Yeah.
Does the,
I'm.
how big is this cleaver?
1,000 foot.
I mean, it's big enough to put a decent mark into my thing, but is it
Yeah.
like
It's about cleaver size.
All right.
is it like pyramid head
Yeah.
cleaver size, or is it like
It's-
fucking
No, it's
kitchen
not.
cleaver?
No, it's
It's a good
kitchen cleaver. All right. I have one issue with you guys putting on the cloak.
What's that?
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
What looks good? What
I mean,
looks
it
good?
doesn't accentuate your waist, so it's a little baggy, but
I want to know
Yeah.
what looks good though.
The cloak, it looks fine.
Did you guys even take the cloak
What-
or
what-
told them
Yeah,
that you guys
I
took the
took-
cloak?
I told him I took the cloak and like 5 of their knives.
Did you put it in your bag though?
Yeah, I've got it with me.
Check your bag.
All right, check my backpack bag.
You cannot find the cloak. Or
Fuck.
someone may have forgot to put it in the bag because they thought they were drunk or something. But like I said before, if you guys don't put stuff in your bags
Oh,
properly,
I've got it actually written on my list of things I've got. 5 cool daggers.
Where's
black
your-
robe?
where's your list at?
It's on my character sheet. I didn't copy and paste it onto the thing inside the chat inside.
Yeah.
thing,
All right.
so
This
I
time
have a
I'll
thing
let it
for
go this time. But I just want like to keep
Awesome.
keep it like on the character sheet for the most part, so we're not pulling out the random things later. That are
All right,
gonna, it's gonna.
I'll write all the things I've got.
No,
on
it's
my
fine.
character
You can
sheet.
just like shorthand it so you know. I just.
Yeah.
there's a place on the character sheet for equipment.
There is, but you don't have to
There
put it
is,
there.
but it's
You
really
you
small.
literally can list it wherever you want. Honestly, just as long as you write
Okay.
something down to saying like I have one CL, and you say that was the cloak. I'll take that. I'll accept that. I just want some tracked kept of items. That way,
I've got them all written down on my.
I believe you.
sheet
I
at
absolutely
home,
believe
but
you.
I need to move them over.
no worries, bud.
Gotcha.
Like I said, I hate. I don't want to be like seem like a dick or anything, but like I've been trying to
No,
implement that.
I just assume you're a dick.
Yeah,
Why are you trying to ruin my?
I know, right? All right,
So do I get to
absolutely,
put my
Yeah,
my cloak on?
absolutely.
Awesome. Look, I have a
Um,
black cloak.
Yeah, you
I
put
could
it
put
on.
these, like,
Nessus,
in that well.
you hadn't seen these cloaks yet, but you immediately recognized the symbol of Ujin on the back, at the inside of the embroidered cloak.
Why didn't you show me these earlier?
Look, I'm following Hoojin. Look at my knives and my black cloak. Wow,
All right,
evil.
I turn around. And look, if you get caught
Squirrel.
as a follower, I cannot save you.
Dino,
I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna hang out with you and hope that you're like, oh yeah, that cat dude, he's totally one of us.
Dino, you are fantastic.
I look at everyone saying, look,
I
if
love
you
your
seem
art.
suspicious or if they notice that you're not a follower, I'm not gonna.
Boom,
save you.
boom,
I'm
boom
not-
on the door in front of you guys. You hear this loud thumping sound.
Oh god.
You hear this loud thumping sound.
Electronic.
You hear crackling as the wood, and you hear what sounds like something's clawing at the door in front of you guys to the
Right.
your guys' east. Yes, that way.
I'm gonna rush the door and plant my shield.
Go for it.
All right. Rush the
We
door.
need to get out of this room.
Rush the door
they're
and
gonna know that we
plant.
killed their. They're gonna know.
Roll
that we
for an
killed their
athletics
traditions.
to put your slam your shield up against it.
I'm not gonna slam the door.
Yeah.
Door.
He's
I'm
just going up and
planting-
putting his shield.
Yeah, you're
against-
bracing it. Yeah,
against the ground.
absolutely. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Yeah, like to
We need
stop
get
the
out of
door.
this room, because
Not
they're gonna
not
know
to
we killed
stop
the
not to
creations.
stop the door like
You're preparing.
Call,
Yes,
Call of Duty plant fucking shield ground.
I understand fully now.
Nessus, I feel like this cat's already out of the bag. They're gonna know.
I-
Pick
Join me, Nessus.
You know
Pick-
what I'm saying?
pick the spot that you're standing in. Okay, figure out where you want to be, and I
Join
will.
me, Nessus. Together we'll hold them back.
You have a little shield
Being
icon
an
there.
idiot.
I give you a little shield icon so you know that you're in like a fortified stance right now, Draenor.
Defense. Yeah,
Um,
does this increase my armor class?
Why don't we push the table? in
You
front of the door?
feel super defendable right here.
Fucking 20 defense. Not behind me, beside me.
The clawing as you run up and plant your shield makes a loud sound as you put it in, you lock it into the ground a little bit. You find a good crack to put it in, but then the clawing and the thumping sound stops, but you still hear this weird chain as it starts to get a little bit farther away.
I think it's a Tom Hanks song. Not Tom Hanks. Tom Waits.
Waits.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to fight a Tom Waits song.
I guess
Fuck.
I'm just gonna. I guess I'm
Alright.
just gonna bash the door.
Oh, my guy's getting back.
We're gonna whittle into.
You
chaos.
guys,
Strength check the door.
Tack, and Draenor, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception.
That's persuasion.
That's persuasion.
Perception.
Perception.
I got a 5.
Yeah,
I
that's good.
perceive a table.
Draenor, you thought you sounded like what you heard over the chains clanking off in the distance, so it sounded like people screaming. Like screams of horror, like blood
Real
curdling
life
screams.
people, or are we talking like?
You don't know. I mean, like, from what you've seen down here so far, you haven't seen no real life people.
divine sense.
Absolutely.
Divine sense.
Do you still have one, though? How many have you used today?
None.
hasn't-
Because
You-
it's been a long rest since the last time I used it.
It has not been a long rest.
Nessus was the
slept.
last one who used it. I think.
We stopped, but you guys did not take a long rest.
We camped for the night.
You cannot camp for the night in that. You did not camp for the night in that tunnel. That where the
No, I'm not
banshee was
talking
screaming.
I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about we can't. The last
didn't-
time.
Oh, you weren't with the party. Yes, you weren't with the party.
Yeah,
Fair
we
enough.
didn't play last
Absolutely, you're right. I thought you were with him in that fucking square
No,
rooms or whatever. Fair enough.
no,
yeah,
I-
absolutely. Yes, you
Alright,
can cast your
so-
divine sense.
So hold on. Let me grab and see where it goes.
Man, your senses are divine.
Well,
They're so divine.
Can I have
So
booty
divine.
sense? Can I have booty sense as a special skill?
Stream.
Sense a booty up to 50.
Stream, if you're
feet
watching, if you're aware of what Divine Sense does, it's a 60 foot of recognizing evil or celestial beings. Just so you guys can be aware of what's going on here.
From the cracks
What's going
that I
on?
can see in the door, I go about halfway in that room.
And let's see if you do notice what appears to be not evil presence, but a friendly presence. About to the
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
what would
I'm
be
sorry.
to the southwest of you,
The southwest.
or southeast, I believe. I'm sorry, southeast.
More easterly than south, or
More
like-
southerly than east. Keep
All
going,
right,
keep
so-
going, keep going.
Hold on.
You
let me
get-
pan.
South.
I'll
by-
just
Let
shut
me pan. My computer
Right here.
isn't this big.
right here. I
Alright.
got you. You notice
about
it. You know 40 feet
40
away.
to 45.
Yeah, right in this area. You notice what appears to be a friend, a close ally.
Brother!
It's probably the Atra dude.
Yeah, you've been with him for
my
10
buddy.
years. You don't remember his name?
We found old Atra lady.
Rivendell?
I know it's a lady.
Rivdale?
Yes, you know it's Rivdale. You sense this is Rivdale, Draenor. You immediately are like this. This has to be Rivdale. You sense the presence of Rivdale close by.
Nice. Wait, is Ryan here?
No, he's not.
Oh, so
He's dead.
NPC.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Well,
Hey,
easy
Sue,
come,
I
easy
put
go.
the
We'll
link
get a
for you
new
guys.
one.
If he was dead, you would not
Thanks,
sense
man.
him.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Cool. I just changed it.
You guys have to refresh the page, and it'll change for you.
What?
Just hit F5 and it should refresh for you once you upload an image.
Gotcha. Doing it.
For what?
I'm doing it well. New,
There we
new,
go.
new
Ah.
Taco Bell Dorito shell.
So what is everyone doing?
I'm staying behind this guy so that I can throw my knife at anything in the.
Me
to go away
and
if I need
Nessus
to.
apparently have. I'm gonna charge the door. Slam the door open.
I'm gonna go down here.
All right. Roll
Slam the
a
door open,
roll an
fuck it.
athletics check with advantage.
Yeah, I'm just going with Nessus. It's an awful
That's his
idea.
movement.
Athletics. Okay, I gotta get a better roll.
Is that what you
Damn
rolled?
it.
No, you
That's that's a good roll.
well, you rolled the 7 and 8 first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with advantage. It's the 8. You don't roll twice. At least you didn't get a nat 1.
Silly.
You got an 8.
But
As
yeah,
you
that
do,
one later.
you run in, immediately realizing that the door itself was not at all like locked or even.
Why do we never
Closed.
check if the door's unlocked or
And
not?
you go running through the door and almost stumble into the room and slide about 10, 15 feet in the room and slide onto your belly, dropping your shield behind you a little bit. You lay prone. Roll a perception check. I want to see
I
if
throw a knife in.
Fuck me.
hold up before you throw your knife in.
I was just joking. I
Oh
basically
yeah. Yes.
throwing up anything.
You fall on your face, and from what you can tell, you can't see anything. You hear the chains off in the distance. They're pretty distant still, but this room appears to be empty
There's
as far
nothing in here.
as you can
God
tell.
damn it.
Can you get rid of the door so we can see into it?
Yeah, I will. Sorry. You sons of bitches. I'm
Okay.
trying.
You're not trying hard.
There you go. I got rid of the door for you guys. All right.
That's
Absolutely. So what does everyone want to do? Or does anyone want to do anything other than Draenor right now? Or I'll let him
I'm
go
gonna
next.
casually
We're
walk
moving
in
out.
behind
I'm
Draenor.
gonna investigate a different area.
Okay.
Yeah, because
All right. Fair enough.
it's too spooky for us in there.
All right. If you
No.
guys
Everyone else is leaving us.
if
so
you guys want to
we-
roll investigation, you absolutely can for that room there. But you've already been in that room, so but you would absolutely roll investigation.
I'm gonna check down here.
Where at?
We're splitting the party. This is the worst thing.
All right. Hold
Oh,
on.
You guys count-
Let's
you
do
guys
the-
We're
listen.
heroing
If they say
leader.
it's south east, down this way would be the way to go, right?
Yeah, but it's something carrying dragon.
I'm gonna go
chains.
ahead with
It's probably not good.
I'm gonna go ahead with Tack and Swap first. As you guys walk in the room behind Draenor, who's laying face down on the ground with his shield beside him, you guys immediately are aware of two more creatures that you just the same exact looking creatures you just fought. One's on top of the very top of a bunk bed.
He's on a bunking bed.
He's on a
Look
bunkie
at his
bed.
head.
About 6 feet up on a bunkie
I
bed.
say, you're in my bunking bed.
And he's just sitting there going. The one on the other side of the room, though, is actually kind of slowly just moving around the room, keeping its eye on you. It jumps up on this little this bench here and kind of walks across the little ways, and kind of hisses like.
I'm gonna go. Hail, friends! I'm a dojo worshiper, whatever they're called.
Well, Tack's dead.
All right, you
Can I roll
do.
a deception?
Are
Are they immune to deceptions? I don't know anything about.
you
these
yeah, you
guys.
can roll a deception, absolutely.
All right. Where's my deception?
With disadvantage. Sorry.
12. Damn it.
It seems like he looks at you, does that weird thing where he turns his head way too far, and doesn't seem to respond.
Guys, I think it's working.
I say, well, you gonna shit or get off the pot, buddy? Let's do this.
No, guys, they're friends. They love me now. I am one of them.
All right, as you guys are in your standoff right now with your two guys over here, you guys want to do an investigation down here, Duncan and Nessus?
We're gonna go a little further down the hallway.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear thunder.
You see the door directly to the south of you. It looks like
I
an
just
old.
look at Duncan and I practically
Okay.
say, whatever's in here, don't look at him. Keep your eyes to the ground.
Is the key the same symbol as he has?
This door does not have a key.
No, I'm talking about the Nessus. Is the key I have for the house have the same symbol?
It's
No,
a
we-
symbol of Ujin.
No.
Two different gods,
Okay,
similar
okay,
religion.
Ujin.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, it's the same. It's
Okay.
like two faces on the same coin.
I just was wondering. Okay.
If you did a religion check, Nessus, a while back, and from what you understood, that you might think of Ujin and Zella working together possibly in a deceptive manner, because that is what Ujin does. He is
Yeah.
the god of deception, and you know Zella as the goddess of pure evil and darkness, which
I
is
said,
which
"See
is
if
your
this
deity.
door is unlocked."
It is. It's rusted. It's old wood, but it just goes. And as it like goes in, it gets to the end.
Yeah, I
As it opens, it actually falls off the hinges inside the room.
What's up with you and breaking doors?
What are you talking about, guys?
Here,
Or
the
break-
roof is.
No, Nessus. That's like the second door she's broke, or he's
And I
broke.
bent one.
You didn't even touch that. You just pushed it open, and it fell off as you pushed it open.
Don't even know your own door
Uh,
breaking powers.
As you guys walk into the room, Nessus and Duncan, you just see a room full of what you see. I mean, obviously, all that you guys can see for yourself. Your eyes are drawn to the center of the room where there is a big crate with the a symbol of Ujin on the scrolled across the top. It looks like it could be coffin size. You're not really sure, but it's kind of fancy. It's a box, like a pine box, but it's kind of fancy for everything else in this room, which looks just like
Oops, didn't mean to
storage.
click that, sorry. was looking through my character sheet.
No, you're fine. You shit
Or
your...
Look at
guesses. Should we open it?
I said no. That usually, if this looks like a coffin. At this point, for safety, I wouldn't really mess with anything.
You feel the strong presence of the darkness within. Zella's darkness within.
I wouldn't touch it. This is containing something.
Okay.
And I'm not counting that religion roll you rolled. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, that was an accident.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
I
gotcha.
meant to move my character sheet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're good.
Whatever's in here is containing great darkness. It'd be wise not to open it,
Smash it.
nor anything with this marking.
Thank goodness your dumb brother's not here. He'd
go
smash that in an instant.
Go ahead and roll a
I'm still laying on the ground.
I'm sorry, Zella. Not Zella. Nessus. I want you to roll a.
Do you want me to just change my name to Zella now at this point?
No, I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to get better at it.
You're not. You're not doing. You're not getting better.
I know. Go ahead and roll a I'm gonna say Constitution saving throw. You warn Duncan about the contents of the box, as you could feel a dark presence, but you are strongly pulled towards whatever's in here, almost like any drug addict would be pulled towards wanting to do the drug of their choice or whatever. You feel a strong urge to like open this box.
I actually am going to roll a religion at this point
Absolutely, go for it.
to see if I know any knowledge of this type of containment.
Yeah, you were aware of there being what appears to be a dark, consuming darkness. You've seen this before. You think this might be the same type of thing you might have seen in the attic with.
I wasn't up in the attic when they
Oh.
built that curriculum.
Then what you would consider, I guess, like a consuming darkness, maybe even like a spirit of sort, a consuming darkness. But for you, that's not necessarily uncomfortable. Like, doesn't make you uncomfortable. It actually it would empower you. You feel to a certain extent. You feel to a certain extent you would be empowered by it. But someone like Duncan would be possessed or corrupted by whatever's in this box.
My guy's already evil. Worst could happen, I become more evil.
Duncan, out of the room
Okay.
now.
There's like, all right.
Duncan, I've got to take a shit. Get out.
Stay near the corner.
My guy's outside.
Can I get
Yeah,
up?
I gotcha.
Can I get up?
You can stand up since you're having a standoff. Like you kind of just get up and brush your sheet off. You pick up your shield. The creatures stop and kind of both turn their heads a little bit. The one on the bunk bed kind of like turns its head. They get this weird like cracking sound, and then the one on the bunk bed kind of slinks off onto the floor closer to you guys, and then closer. And then the one over by the north of you guys moves a little bit closer and a little bit closer. And then you see the one to the north grab it at its side and grab at its meat cleaver that it has on its side.
Can
And
I do something or?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Okay.
I'm trying to progress the.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do something before.
Go for it.
they move.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to.
I'll move them back if you were going to do something before
Okay.
they move. Absolutely, that's not a problem. I'll move
Yeah.
them.
I was going to basically say fuck this, and jump kind of onto this
Bunk bed.
bunk bed, hoping that it would tip over onto the other one, so that I would be making some space without actually taking movement. Then jump off of that onto this dude.
Okay. The bunk beds are about 6 feet high, so as far as jumping up onto one, you'd probably have to like you could do it, but you wouldn't be able to do like a straight like box jump onto it.
No, not necessarily. I'm more talking about hitting it kind of in the side.
Okay, and
holding
pushing it
onto
over.
while it falls over into the other one. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and roll for a strength check. Just move up to it and give it a shove. It looks to be made of wood.
Okay. It's kind of so that it'll carry me over that direction.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I gotta get my person.
It's
Yeah,
looking
apologize,
better and better each time I fucking look at it.
It's done.
Oh my god, that's great.
You roll a strength save. Go ahead and roll an athletics.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Can I have that, please? I need to change that.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
It's better.
Indeed. All right, Draenor, you are up. You have your shield. As you pick up your shield, you hear Suop reach over, grab the bed with his claws, and his claws sink into the mattress, and you kind of just shove it over. As you do, you get a good hefty shove, and it starts to tip over. As it does, you latch onto it with your claws, and it pulls you over. But as it falls into the other bed, it seems to get a bit of a resistance. It hits the other bed and doesn't seem to want to tip over, and then it completely starts the domino effect, dragging you all the way over to the other side of the bed, almost like winging you, like whiplashing you over to the other side of the bed a little bit as they fall over. And roll a dex save to land on your feet.
What did I do?
Not you, Draenor. You just picked up your shield. You land on the other side of the desk and slide off into the corner a little bit. You're just sitting in the corner, kind of like crouched down. You're not really prone. You're just on your like haunches. You landed on your haunches, and it flung you. The bed's actually tipped back up right after they slingshotted you.
Okay. Do I still have movement left?
I would say probably about at least 15 feet after
Okay.
that.
Enough to get up here with him?
Yes, absolutely. That's
Okay.
just a small little bench. You could step on that, no problem.
Throw the
So, yeah.
candle at him.
While I'm crouched, I'm going to
You're kind of in
my
the same
rage.
position he's in. If you can see them, you kind of look like that a little bit right now.
Yeah. I'm going to pop my rage while I'm like that, and then run at him with a hiss and jump up there and attack him with my great axe.
All right.
This is fantastic. Thank you very much. Best $10 I ever spent.
Oh!
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Roll for damage. Double that first. Damn. Plus 6, so 12, 24 plus 6. Yeah, go ahead and do what you want to that thing.
18
And I get
damages.
+2 for raging.
Yeah.
20 altogether.
I mean, you're
then.
gonna still kill it either way.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, you fucked it
so
up.
I want to chop its stomach open with my axe. Once my axe stops moving, I want to take my other claw and kind of jam it into its mouth and rip off its jaw.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys, Draenor and Tack, are standing there, you see your southern swamp friend, your lizard folk friend, hit the bed, get slingshot across the bed. By the way, they're teeter-tottering back and forth, slides into the corner, all hunched over on all fours, and then still on all fours, crawls up on the bench real quick, slams his axe into the stomach, watching the intestines pour out all over to the bench, and then slams his hand, with claws and all, through the mouth of this creature, ripping out its... What'd you rip out?
Its jaw.
Yeah, you rip off his jaw immediately. The creature
Yeah.
just kind of looks at you in surprise. You react almost so fast it doesn't have time to turn towards you. As it does slowly turn towards you, you put your hand in its mouth. It falls off the bench, slumped over, blood going everywhere. It just kind of goes...
I hold up its jaw and go, "Hey, y'all, this was a lot better than the last one I got. This one ain't hurt at all."
This one is
Well,
a lot better.
Crocs.
This one has like 7 teeth in it. It's much better.
Crocs, they were putty in my hands.
That being said,
That was their leader.
Draenor and
go.
Tack,
Tuck
I
that
know.
in my belt.
what do you guys want to do? As that's happening, as that whole thing was going down, this one has moved up on you guys to this little desk in front of you.
Charge it!
I'm gonna throw
I'll-
my daggers as Draenor charges it.
Duncan, go ahead and roll a perception.
He's just in the back room. I don't know if he's even there.
Yeah, you guys are wrapped up in this chest right now. I'll be with you guys in a second for the chest.
I mean, we're over 100 feet away. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna give you a chance. You know, he did shake the beds like a boss. So, all right, go ahead, Draenor. I'm gonna let you react first since you're closest. And Tack did do his intimidation or whatever the fuck you call that.
Deception.
Deception, yeah.
A deception. then.
Charge, I guess. Is that athletics or
Yeah,
what is that?
he's on about he's on a desk of some sort, like a 3-foot
I will
desk.
fucking jump the desk and put him on the fucking floor on the other
You want to
side.
like spear him kind of deal?
Tackle?
Tackle?
I guess. Yeah, kind of tackle.
All right, go for it. Roll athletics.
Athletics.
Tackle him.
You rolling over to him,
God damn it!
and you
Stop being
get up to the
shit.
edge of the desk,
And
and
trip.
No, you don't trip. You don't get the momentum you want, and you realize you're not going fast enough with all this metal on, and you just got up and fell down, so you're kind of wore out a little bit. Instead, you just kind of check him with your shield. Go ahead and roll a 1d6.
1d6.
That's how much damage you take.
Yeah. Yeah, you check the fuck out of him with your shield, and he goes flying off the desk and lands on his back. In case anyone's wondering in the stream or anyone, the players are wondering, for bigger shields, I do bucklers at a 1d4 as far as a shield bash. I do medium-sized paladin shields, like metal shields, at a 1d6, and then tower shields at a 1d8.
How do I get a tower shield?
Don't.
Yeah, you don't right now. You build it yourself. But sorry if you guys don't like that, I homebrew a little bit of the rules a little bit. Just in case you guys were wondering why I did a 1d6. I didn't want you guys to think that I'm changing the rules, because I am.
Where do I acquire said towers?
As you check him off the desk, he goes flying and lands prone. You're getting to be very good at knocking these guys on their ass at this point. You become yeah, you're starting to become you feel like you're becoming proficient at like putting these bitches on their ass.
All right, proficient at shield checking. Adding that to skills.
That is your turn. Tack, you go ahead and go. And then we're
I'm
gonna
move
go
up to here and throw my daggers at him.
absolutely.
Yeah. So 11 since I'm rolling with disadvantage for throwing them both.
Yeah, you throw them both. Yeah, absolutely. It does not hit.
Dang it.
As he's laying there, prone, they go flying past. One of them seems to slide up underneath of him. You think you hit him, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. And the other one sticks in the little
He's
chest.
on the
Can I move
ground.
up?
How did you miss that?
the chest behind him. And
Oh yeah, because they're on the ground, I think I get it.
yeah, actually you would. I'm gonna allow that because
So
he
would
is
just
prone.
Be 16.
I think it would be 16. So go ahead and roll for damage.
I already did. It was
Yeah,
8.
it's 8 damage. I got it.
And
Lucky
do you
I
want me to
said
roll
something.
a d4
Yes.
plus 1, so 9 damage.
9 damage, right?
Am I able to hear anybody else?
No, you.
Yeah, I
we
can
can
hear
hear.
you.
No, nobody else is speaking. It's just quiet.
Oh,
Can you
you,
hear me?
Yeah, Joe.
you can't hear us?
Yeah.
I can hear Joey.
It's I can hear you guys. It's just I
Nobody else is speaking. It's too quiet in here for a D&D game.
I'm
Well, I mean-
talking.
Oh.
I'm talking.
Everyone's talking inside the room.
It's when you're
Yeah.
fighting's when everyone goes quiet. So
Yeah.
As you hit this thing with daggers, both daggers land purchase. One of them actually lands and hits him right in the neck, and then it disappears.
Ghost stole my daggers again. Oh no, wait, they're in my pocket.
As you do, the blood kind of pours out. He is still alive, but looking very miserable and almost unconscious, laying on the floor there after the shield bash off the table. Then, somewhat surprisingly, you don't see these things seem to be intimidated. He looks somewhat intimidated after watching Suup rip his friend's jaw off. And,
Oh yeah, because the other guys weren't intimidated when I fucking rolled an 18.
And then
Whatever.
fucking Draenor shield checking this guy off the desk. He's not so happy right now. Back down to Nesta Steelplate in Duncan, Idaho, down by their. What would you guys like to do?
All right.
I can't see them.
I'm going to kind of go in a meditative state and see if I can get an answer from Zila to see if my decision on opening this is good or not.
I like it. I like it a lot. Roll a religion check
Okay.
with advantage. Yes, absolutely. As you do contact Zila, you hear that familiar voice from Zila as she starts to communicate with you. She says, yes, my servant, open the chest. This is for you. It's your gift.
Yeah.
Now roll another. Roll a wisdom check, or wisdom save. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wisdom save. You immediately are overcome with this dark force of Zila, almost like she's working through you. As the chest itself begins to open, and you see this dark, very black, almost like just jet black, pour out of the case all around you. At first, it goes around the ground, around the case, and it follows all over the floor, probably about a good 20-foot circle all the way around you. And then all of a sudden, it just makes this huge dome around you, and everything goes pitch black. You can't see anything. You're completely blind as far as you can tell.
I open myself up to it.
As you
Turning into
slow,
Venom.
as you slowly open yourself up, Duncan, you see what looks to be this black creeping vine slowly start to come out of the door, just a couple inches of it. You're not even sure if you're seeing this or if it's just a hallucination. Almost as soon as you see it start to creep out the door, Duncan, you hear this loud pitched scream from inside the room, which sounds like Nessus, but almost like someone else is in the room with her. And then the blackness subsides, and you now, Nessus, have dark vision as a dragonborn.
Oh,
This is bullshit.
My guy's walking away. He's like, okay, she's doing something weird in there. I'm leaving.
You are not.
I don't know how to adjust the dark vision.
I'm adjusting it right now. I just adjusted it. So you have officially been adjusted to see in the dark. You now have dark vision, Nessus. Darkness is comforting to you, but you also have lost touch with a little bit of the person who you once were, or who you felt you once were. You feel very, very strongly consumed by, or your powers seem very powerful as a paladin, but you also are losing touch with reality a little bit.
Great, my divine sense
I
is just gonna
smile
pick her
greatly
up.
as I see the world.
Indeed, you do. You
a
absolutely
whole new
and a whole
color,
light,
An all new world.
a whole new light. If only darkness, basically.
A whole new.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, indeed. All right, we're back up to the one fight. Around this time, Duncan, you can start heading this way if you want.
Yeah, my guy's looking for his brother because he knows something's wrong.
His brother.
Yeah, Nessus's brother.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. Suap, your turn, bud.
Okay.
I didn't do a turn order this time, but I didn't think it was necessary.
5, 6. I don't have enough movement to get to him.
Just throw a javelin.
Yeah, I never really spent time buying things last game, but what I will do is move here. While I'm moving, I am going to pull out one of them torture daggers and kind of skid to a stop and whip that at the creature.
Okay. Right as you get ready to whip that torture dagger out, it kind of snaps its head at you and looks directly at you and it says, "Eat me."
Oh,
This is the
he's
first
gonna
time. Yeah, it's the first time you've heard one of them talk. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for your attack. This is a ranged attack. I don't know if you're proficient in it or not. Go ahead and roll for like.
Well, actually, okay.
It's a dagger, so it's going to be a dex. It's going to be a dex modifier.
Yeah. What are you allowing for bonus actions?
Everything but like your normal actions, like an attack wouldn't be a bonus action. But depending on what you're trying to do, if it's creative enough or it suits your role, like I will allow a little bit of fudging, a little bit of
Here's
fanciness.
something I was thinking about.
Okay.
Taking a double run, that would take my movement and my normal action. My bonus action, could I use my bite ability as my bonus action?
I like it. I will allow it for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the type of creative. I'll allow it for sure. Absolutely. 100%. Because he is
I
down right now and he is almost unconscious. So he just
Okay.
sees you running across the room.
I basically want to tackle him and sink my jaws into his neck.
Yeah, roll for the bite.
Okay.
If you need bite, I have it. If you already have it, I have it as well. If you need it,
I don't know what I would use for it. I think
roll a. You can roll a 1d4, plus 1d4 plus 2, or 1d6 actually, I believe, plus 2.
For my bite thing, it is 1d6 plus my strength modifier for the actual damage.
Okay, that's fine. Do that one then. I like that.
But for my actual attack, what is my modifier for that? Is it just a 1d20
It'll be
or do
strength.
I?
You'll be your strength
strength?
modifier. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Then
rolled a 16 for heavy sigh.
Yeah, Tech sits there as he sees you like pull out your dagger, then get on all fours and completely run up to this guy, and yeah, just roll it. You can just hit. Yeah, okay.
Plus 4.
Yep.
10 damage.
Yeah, you completely decapitate him. His head just goes rolling off.
Stop eating these people.
This
Yeah.
is my first time eating them.
You
Yeah.
fucking crocodile.
His head goes rolling back into
Oh,
the.
weirdo.
His head goes rolling back into this little footlocker behind you and kind of hits it and then rolls back towards you. And he's still looking at you. He blinks a couple times and you see him mouth something to you and then just goes slack. His jaw just goes slack and his eyes roll back in
You've
his
been
head.
cursed, brother.
And both these.
Fox, you don't eat evil things that tell you to eat them.
You're
Why not?
cursed.
To be fair, I'd been
First.
thinking about doing that for a while. I was thinking about doing it to that first one, but I didn't.
All right. At
Come
this
on,
point, you guys are out of
Lacrosse.
combat. Everyone can do what they want to do. Duncan and
Search all of the chests.
Duncan and Nessus, you can do however you want to do it or whatever you
Are
want
there
to do.
any more crates or chests that can possibly prop open?
Yeah, there's a lot of what looks to be supply chests. The main one was the one you just opened, obviously. There's nothing else in there. You feel like it was just that spirit. You feel like if anyone else would have opened it, like I said, they would have been consumed and probably cursed or even like possessed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with the supplies, so I'm just gonna start.
Yeah,
with
the other crates, there's a couple candles, and then most of the crates look to be like storage crates. There could be storage supplies in them. You are feeling quite hungry. All of you are feeling considerably hungry, and you actually have this weird sensation. All of you across the board have this weird sensation. You think back to when you guys all woke up for breakfast and had that amazing stew, and you wish you could have a little bit more right about now.
But I still have dog rations.
Yeah, you absolutely. But the stew, you all woke up and had the stew. Everybody in the clan,
We've still got
Dawn
dog
Claws.
meat.
You
I
guys
still
can eat
got
it.
dog meat.
You guys can eat it. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are hungry right now. You can eat it.
Eating
So
dog
I-
meat.
So I go up to Lacroix. I go, Lacroix, open your mouth. Spit it out.
Smack him on the back of the head. Roll the smack on back of head.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna smack him in the back of the head to try and knock the food out. Get it out of your mouth. Don't eat.
He doesn't have the head in his mouth. His mouth
No,
is
it's
just
just
got.
meat. Stop eating dead things that
He's
tell
got
you to eat
cannibal
them.
in his mouth. He needs to.
Suap is a very big lizard. He doesn't seem to like.
I'm gonna. Can I roll the slap?
I'm a bigger.
No.
All right, I'm gonna
fucking
spit
do
it
it.
into Tack's face.
Yeah.
You
Do it.
shit.
All right. Yeah. This whole thing
gonna
goes
check.
down. You guys are used to this bit of a banter. Suap, you like picking on Tack. You don't really you respect him as one of your party members, but at the same time, you kind of like give him shit because he's a cat. You've never seen such ridiculousness in your life.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And go ahead, Drina.
Footlockers.
Yeah,
I check
absolutely.
The footlockers near me.
The two behind you, they both have like little tiny locks on them, like on the outside.
Bash the locks with my hammer.
Absolutely, for sure. Just roll strength check, and I'll take just your.
Two strength checks.
Just roll one, and then I'll take the advantage and the first roll. The first one you bust off, even with the 9, you bust it right off. The second one you bust it right off. You opening it up, and you just see what looks to be like decapitated body parts, rotten flesh. Some of the case seems to be like lined with human flesh drying out and pinned in the box. Everything in the box, both boxes are completely. That smell you guys originally got hit with as soon as you came into the original room, you're starting to pinpoint it down. Like everyone immediately gets hit with this wafting odor of like decay and rot from these cases.
Can I survival and see if I can find anything useful in these?
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check first, or intelligence save. I'm sorry, intelligence save.
All right.
A wisdom save. Or,
Uh,
no, intelligence. I'm dumb.
Being as who ate now that they were hungry, because you guys are getting pretty hungry at this point.
Oh,
Someone,
I sit down. I just kind of walk in, immediately
Well,
plop
I mean,
on that
I was.
chair and
well,
just
I
start
was
eating my
trying to
ration.
check. I was checking these chests before I was trying to fucking.
I was just-
But
I'll go with you, Drainer, first. You checked the chest before you went to go eat. You open the chest up and you're like, oh man, I'm really hungry. And then you go to get the dog meat out. Before you get the dog meat out, you look down what's in the chest. And for a brief moment, you kind of get the urge to reach in and grab some and taste it.
well, I mean, I'm.
Roll another
dragonborn.
intelligence.
Come on. Come on.
You look around the room. You don't seem to. Everyone seems to be a little bit distracted, and you grab out a little piece of what looks to be possibly just a thigh. You really can't place what type of meat this is. It looks the freshest though, and you put it into your mouth. And as soon as you do, like the hunger in your stomach, like almost like starts to like your stomach starts to growl, and you crave more. Go ahead and roll another intelligence check at disadvantage. Yeah, you drop to your knees. and immediately start
Okay.
piling handfuls of this meat into your mouth. So
That's
much so,
save me, please.
so much so that you black out and you actually are incapable of reacting right now to anything. You are unaware of your physical presence of what you're doing right now.
God damn it! I was trying to survival.
You all are getting the same kind of hunger pains right around that same time. Tack, you turn around and you are visibly horrified at what you're fucking seeing. You just saw Sua bite a head off, and now you're seeing Draenor, the I believe you are
Guys.
a blue dragon born, piling
silver.
or silver dragonborn, excuse me, piling rotten flesh and bits of meat into his mouth from one of these footlockers. You see, like, you actually can almost see the putrid stink rising out of this.
Guys, what I tell you about eating the food at the crazy tavern, and then coming down here and also eating these dead things.
Duncan,
that
what do you want to
eat 'em?
do?
How are you all this bad at exploring? You should listen to your faithful cat.
Hey, I'm having my own rations.
Where are you at,
I'm
by the
good-
way?
I'm
I don't
good.
see you
She's
anywhere.
Unaffected because she's fucking cursed.
I don't see you anywhere. No, you're eating your own rations. I just don't see your character. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm look at the table.
Sitting at the table.
Yeah, look up.
She's over where we're.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
with
literally
us.
moved my character.
Oh,
tile
you're actually
by
sitting.
tile.
Yeah. I just didn't see you at the table. Like, I was like, where the fuck is
I
she?
moved
She's
tile by tile. Up,
absolutely.
all the way there.
Duncan, are you there, bud?
You can hear me now? My internet's
Yeah.
going out.
Oh, you're fine, bud. You are assaulted. Everyone's assaulted with this hunger. As you guys watch Draenor consume this meat from the chest, I need everyone to go ahead and roll intelligence checks. Or intelligence saves. Intelligence saves. Even
I'm
you.
not in there. I'm in the main room.
Is
Eve-
this a tough stomach kind of thing? Because I bet I'm gonna make a lot of people vomit.
That's a constitution
Suop,
save.
you immediately pop open the chest right in front of you, and it's the same thing. You drop to your knees, but you're not as put off by it. You immediately go.
Wait, did you want me to roll intelligence check?
Absolutely. Even you too, Duncan. You can smell what's coming from the room.
I don't have fucking a tough stomach. Like this
Nessus, as you're sitting at the table eating your rations of dog meat or whichever rations you're eating, you are not happy with what's going on right now. And you immediately walk over to the other open chest beside Draenor and start consuming little bits and pieces out of there. And then immediately, as soon as the first one hits your mouth, you drop to your knees. Tack, on the other hand, is
Guys, come on.
yeah,
What
he's
the fuck?
What's the fuck?
you were
is going
extremely
on with
hungry,
you?
Tack,
What
but
type of save? Con?
intelligence.
Intelligence?
Am I the only one sane in this
With
time?
advantage because you're a little
all
farther
eating-
away. I'll let you, yeah,
Yes.
that works. That works. Yeah, Duncan, you're extremely hungry. But the smell coming from the room, the rotten flesh, which was making you a bit nauseous before, is actually drawing you closer. But you're not by any means like thinking of eating flesh right now. Even when you walk into the room, you are both you and Tack like catch eyes with each other and be like, give each other the what the fuck look. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, two dragonborns and a fucking lizard folk are all pounding down rotten flesh out of like foot lockers.
This
It's
seems
a reptile
somewhat.
thing.
This seems somewhat normal for Lacroix, but not
Mm-hmm.
Draenor and Nessus. Maybe Nessus. I don't know. He's weird and kind of evil, but not for Draenor and
Can you guys-
Lacroix is
Can
an
you
alligator.
please stop
thing,
getting
so
my
we can
name
do it.
wrong?
But we need to save Draenor and
Draenor.
everyone else.
Draenor!
He gets everyone.
Draenor Village.
We need to save CLO and the other guys.
They don't respond to you. Yeah, they don't seem. They don't. Oh, you're talking to Duncan? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we need to stop them from continuing to eat this weird shit.
I'm gonna move you into the room, Duncan, a little bit. You can move around wherever you want, bud. I'm just.
Okay.
You can move back wherever you want. I'm just putting you a little bit closer if you're talking to Tack.
Let's try and grab Draenor and pull him off that stuff.
You
Maybe
want to try and knock him out?
I don't know about knocking him out, but
Okay.
You can tell there's something physically not right with him right now.
yeah.
Tack, go ahead and
Maybe
roll.
let's
Roll for
choke
a insight, Tack.
insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. No, you think you noticed something, and then you're like, no, I just had a
No, this
had a
is
hairball.
normal.
Yeah, I had a hairball.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to Draenor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I
Really
know his
ghost that was
brother's somewhat
possessing
evil, but I
Nessus.
wanna, Draenor might not be as evil. I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
he's
gonna go to
evil.
Draenor as well. So like,
Try and
Alright.
drag him off.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Move this bitch.
You gonna get bit.
Go ahead.
You're
and-
gonna get bit.
What are you guys doing? You're just dragging them off? Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Do you want us to roll athletics or just straight strength?
Just straight
You want me to
strength.
roll against them?
You don't have to, bud.
I'm gonna roll against them.
You can
I got
roll.
17.
Yeah, I'm not.
Drainer,
As-
you're awake.
As they pull you off the chest,
meat.
you grab one last big hunk of meat and slam it into your face. As you guys pull him off, he spins around and like pushes you, Tack, against the table, and you kind of like hit the chair and kind of fall down and almost like sit in the seat a little bit.
Oh
Do I
god, the
break
chair's
the chair?
broken.
Right? No, you didn't break the chair. The chair is really sturdy, actually. It's made of human bones and like
Okay,
freaking
good.
like.
Oh, we should take that up to a house then. 'Cause
The
we're
chair
both
is
out
not broken. Damn it! It's a good chair.
there. I'm getting
Um,
it.
Draenor, as you turn around though, you look at them. You look at Track right in the face, and Tack, you are immediately aware now. You couldn't tell before. You had a feeling something wasn't right when you saw them, but then he turns around and you see his eyes, and you immediately recognize this as the same look that you saw in the tavern from several of the patrons.
Yeah.
And
I'm
he,
getting faint remembrance of when I was super blackout drunk.
Draenor,
Things that happened in it.
you walk over to Tack, and then walk around the table around him.
I can't do anything.
And just sit on the footlocker here, and you're just staring as you sit down on the footlocker. You got this 1,000-mile stare. You're staring through people if they walk in front of you. You're just looking across. Right around that time, you see Suop turn around and sit on his footlocker, and just is the same result. Nessus still is consuming. She is covered in the blood from this chest.
Can I roll a religion knowing what I'm doing? Am I
No,
conscious about what the fuck I'm doing?
you are not conscious about what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna try and drag Nessus off.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Can't help it.
Strength
They're
again?
going as well.
You can roll to resist Nessus if you like a strength save. Go ahead, Duncan. Yeah, absolutely, Duncan. Did you roll a 22 this time, Duncan?
Yes, it did.
Oh wow.
That's a
They
weak-
pull you
We
off.
pull these bitches off.
She whips
It's the
around.
power and strength of friendship.
She
Yeah,
whips
team
around
leader attack. High five.
and
High five.
immediately looks at Duncan with that 1,000-mile stare and just shoulder checks Tack. I'm gonna need you to make a dex save,
Damn,
Tack.
Tack.
Deck save.
Yes.
It's always after tax.
Yeah.
21.
You jump out of the way and actually jump over her and land on the bed behind her. Like, what the hell, Nessus? Like, I'm your friend.
I was expecting it this time.
Yeah, you were expecting. You were like, man, someone was gonna. You were bound to get bit. One of these people were gonna try to bite you or hit you. And then
That's
she
right,
sits
the
on.
only thing they did was try and solar.
She sits down on the chest and just kind of stares. They're all dripping and covered in blood. Actually, Nessus tries to sit down on the chest and she actually sits into the chest because it wasn't closed.
Aw, why did you make me do that?
Sorry.
Now Nessus looks silly.
Go ahead and roll intelligence checks with advantage. Nessus, Draenor, and Suop.
Oh, Nessus Trainer. Never mind.
Thank God
I
you didn't have
rolled
to
a
do it. Duncan.
zero.
I know. Thank God I didn't do it. I have a -1. I would have rolled a 1.
Fuck me.
So
You
I'm
would have
glad.
actually got
I
a
didn't.
-0.
Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't have to.
Suop, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Is Drano still here?
1.
1.
Uh-huh.
You immediately get up, look at the party with that 1,000-mile stare, and then turn north and start walking towards the wall. As you do, you go over to the body over here and just start tearing at its flesh and ripping pieces off of it and arms and stuff like that. You seem to be consuming bits of it, but you really just are trying to get at the bloody bits inside, and you're just like, you're actually what it sounds to be like making a slurping sound as you're like trying to drink the blood up.
That's pretty normal. Okay.
Draenor, are you there?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a intelligence check with advantage.
Can I just vomit already? Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
You think you
doesn't
actually
take.
you come back instantly almost. Your eyes stop being glazed over, and you see Duncan and Nessus sitting across from you. You're not your sister, but your brother sitting across from you, Nessus, and you see that 1,000-yard stare, and it freaks you out. And as soon as it freaks you out, you have that rotten taste in your mouth, and you immediately throw up. You immediately vomit, and you feel the power of Azrael like beaming inside you a little bit. Even in this darkest place, you feel the light of Azrael with you, and you vomit all this back up. You vomit for probably a straight like 5 minutes of like all these chunks
Feel
of
the
meat.
power of Azrael. I get pissed.
Draenor does, yeah. You aren't really you aren't
never
necessarily.
mind.
You're just staring off right now.
I thought
Hey,
you meant.
Tack.
I thought you
Hey,
said
Tack, I have an idea.
What's that?
I have 50 foot of hemp rope. Let's just tie up Nessus and then soup.
Well.
Blah! As you go to talk, you're just like, it's a dragon.
What do you
Blah!
think, Jono?
You guys are gonna get.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the scene in
Well, hopefully
Team
he doesn't wake
America.
up before we finish.
we need Draenir's help because it's a giant lizard.
Just a little bit more.
Nessus, I want you to make a wisdom save along with you, Suop.
Wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw?
Yes.
Well, I got wisdom at the ass. It seems.
Yeah.
Supposed to.
You both feel as you're in this sense. You can't really. You're not aware of anything, but then like you get an overwhelming presence of like you feel yourself drifting away or going insane, maybe losing your mind. That being said, like you both are able to resist it, and around that time is when you both snap out of it, and you are fully aware and conscious again, and you are aware of what just went down. You know you just consumed this rotten flesh. You weren't in control at that time. You were blacked out, but now everything is just flooded back in, and
You don't care.
Nessus, you still feel
Without even seasoning it. Shit.
Nessus, you still feel on the verge of the verge of insanity somewhat, but you're resisting because you know if you get the sense if you cross over to that side, you will hurt your friends that you've been with so long.
Oh yeah. So I just get up, you know.
Yeah, you guys are good to go now.
Such as, oh, sorry, that's kind of a ritual.
You're not throwing up anymore, by the way.
I don't know why you guys follow
Almost
me. It was a ritual to my god, and I immediately sit down and just kind of take my water skin and get this
You
bad
gotta-
taste out of my mouth.
You gotta
Nessus,
vomit,
I
too.
don't believe that at
Yeah.
all because
My water
it seemed
skin is still
involuntarily.
full of fucking poison water from the
There's
beginning.
a reason why I go off
It is.
alone.
Thank you for paying attention though and like bringing that up. You could have totally drunk that and been fine. I would have not remembered the poison water skin.
Fuck.
Fool.
It might be like Listerine though and cleansing at this point. You never know. But you can always
Do it.
you can always
Whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking
try.
put that shit in my mouth.
all right.
There's a reason why I go out
Can I
in
have
the
a
woods
con-
and do my
can I have
rituals
a
alone.
con-
Yeah, absolutely. Roll it
Constitution for that.
con with advantage
It
because
causes
you were
to
honest
With advantage.
because you were honest about the water. Yeah.
20 Listerine.
You chug it
That
down,
shit out of
and
my mouth.
whatever damage or burning you might have received from it earlier, it feels good this time. You're like, whatever the burning is, I want it to burn. It's like one of those
The
moments.
burning means it's work.
The burning means it's working, is what you feel right now, and you resist the damage, whatever damage it would have been. You're getting used to this water, Draenor.
Fuck. How many more drinks do I have?
You both have about one more ration of water left in your water skin. I would assume everybody else. I'm gonna assume everybody else drank their water as well, and you're all down to about one more.
Does anybody have an assassin kit or something that I can put a vial of this water in?
I've got a disguise kit.
No vials. Anybody
I
have a
don't
vial?
think so. I'm gonna paint myself up to look more like a ghosty, whatever these
Cover
guys
yourself
are.
in blood.
No, I'm in the black clothes, so I'm gonna try and make myself look more like the people in the black cloaks, like a ghost. God, that guy needs to shut up and chill.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
right?
you guys are
Roll
immediately
down
aware of like what sounds like someone being tortured
Push this door.
in metal. You try to push that door. Go ahead and roll a strength check. I forgot you weren't with.
Well, if there's a strength check involved, I want to back up and back.
There's no doorknob. This is a smooth stone with just one single crack in it.
All right, strength, whatever. Fucking let's do this.
As you push,
Try this door over here instead, because the friend is supposedly maybe this way.
Well, either way, it leads to the same place from what I can see.
Draenor, you push in, and as you do, you are immediately like the walls. You push through, and as you push through, the walls behind you spin and close, and you immediately are in a
Fuck.
cube, a dark cube.
Fuck me. Can I
Well,
push my
there's
way back
two.
out?
Yeah, you can absolutely try. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
And,
gonna need a 20 to get out of here. Yes!
Nice.
Nat 20!
as you turn around and see the doors closing behind you, you go, no, 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 this is not happening, and
I
you
just grabbed both walls.
yeah, you grab them and you do like one of these like where you just gonna grab and you're like, "Ugh," like an arbor fucking open where and you're just like, and you guys
Throw them open.
you throw the doors open to the point to where they break open and they no longer are functional.
Nice.
And doing so, you notice one of the doors has what appears to be a T on it.
All right, so now I'm here. I fucking flung them doors open so hard it fucking never happened. Don't go in there, guys. Well, I mean, I guess you can now.
So what's in there?
Bodies by the looks of it.
Cool.
I'm gonna search the bodies now that the door's open. Or is there nothing in here?
Should we all go through that one?
You looking through that room, you see nothing, and it's pitch black in there for you.
Should
All
invest
right.
in earplugs for those screams.
Candle. Candle. Light a candle.
Do you have a candle?
Yeah, I have 10 candles.
All right.
What
How do
about
you,
these candles in the room?
I
Oh
have
yeah,
a-
let's just grab
I
a
have
candle from
priest
out here.
pack. I have a priest pack of 10 candles.
all right. Let me go ahead and remove that door for you guys. On this side over here.
Just break the whole map for me. I'm gonna move over here so I don't get deleted.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the door is broken. You guys can see in there. Yeah, actually, with the light from the front room, I'm wrong. You can see that through the room. What you notice to be standing on Draenor is human body parts, blood, and just carnage.
God damn it!
Tack, you're aware of this. As soon as you come around the corner and see what.
Is there like anything physical that I can like
Hey.
search?
We found a shitty room.
Yeah, you guys are aware of this room. Suop and Tack, you guys know exactly what this is from last night.
Mm-hmm.
Nessus and Ida, or Duncan, Ida, what do you want to do? You want to push on that door?
Yeah,
Is
we're
it-
pushing
Yeah.
this door, see what
Or
happens.
pushing. I'm gonna ask Nessus what was up with that weird black viney shit in the other room. That like I saw creep out of it.
A gift, my companion. Do not worry.
We're turning around and
Roll
look
a,
out the door.
roll a, Duncan, go ahead and roll a deception, Nessus.
I wasn't lying. It was a gift.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, actually, yeah, roll an
Persuasion.
insight, Duncan, Idaho.
Nat 20.
You get the feeling from what you saw as you walked away from the room and seeing the wispy black things, whatever it was, she told you to get out of there, and she does not seem like the same individual as that went into that room. You get a strange.
Okay.
She's giving you a strange sense. You don't feel like you can't trust her. You've been with her a long time. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep calling you. You feel like you've been with him.
Evil.
Yeah, you've been with him a long time. You feel like you can trust Nessus. He's been a very tried and true warrior next to your side. But at the same time,
He's been a controlled evil person. He hasn't tried to slaughter anyone.
he's just not acting right. He's acting very, very calm. He's very calm in a sense, almost too.
Oh no, he's retarded.
Oh, I'm retarded.
What?
Opens closet window and door. No.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna push on this presumably movable wall.
Go for it.
We should all probably push on the same wall so we go together.
Like
Yeah, you're not really over there with them. You're probably a good. You went through the other room. You can go over there. You can start walking over there, but they're about 35 feet on other sides of the wall right now. You can't really
The
see.
Crocs, they'd know that, but they wandered away from their fateful leader attack.
How thick are these walls?
Well,
1,000 foot?
are you guys informing Draenor of what you know about these rooms?
Yeah.
Okay. If
So
so, Draenor, you know now that these rooms you can push on the corners of the rooms, and if you do, it opens up into another square. But the square behind you closes in.
Need to push these towards where you sent your friend at, or our friend at.
Well, am I able to break the doors again? Like,
Did
I
you guys roll? I'm sorry. Nessus rolled an athletics and a strength.
Roll
Go ahead.
Athletics.
Oh, that's fine. That'll
Oh, you
work.
wanted to roll athletics?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. I'll let you.
I don't think we should all be. I think we should all be in the same room.
Yeah,
Nice.
you guys push in immediately and are immediately aware of this environment that you're in. You are in a room with walls completely surrounding you as the doors close in behind you.
Okay, I know what to do.
Slam them doors open. Go for it, brother.
They don't hear you.
Yeah.
You're just talking to yourself at this one.
Me and Duncan weren't able to witness what
Yeah.
happened to you.
Yeah. For all we know, we think you're like pushing on a wall. For no
This
reason.
is much better than last night, though. Just doing it by theater of mind, it makes a little bit more sense this way for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go south.
I think we should try this one.
All right. Where are you going? South, Draenor?
South.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
You had to push on the corners, so you would be going south west. Nessus, you'd be going southwest, and Duncan, you'd be going southwest. Go ahead and roll for strength or athletics, everyone. That's pushing, at least. The whole fucking crew can roll if you like.
Roll what? An athletics?
Come on, Duncan.
Athletics.
Hold on.
As you guys do, you push through. As you guys are going through, roll a perception for Nessus and Duncan.
Oh, you better get better than my 5.
Duncan, you go straight through, bud. You didn't notice anything.
Wait, do I go through 2 or no?
Yeah, roll a perception as well. I was just waiting for the perception. As you push through the wall, you see Duncan go straight through like you're normally used to doing. But if you look to the right as the wall spins, you briefly see an opening where you see your friend Rivdal sitting in the corner.
Oh, I go for that.
And yeah, absolutely, you can slide through right at the last minute, but Duncan does not. He cannot make it. As you do, you see Rivdal sitting in the corner, and she looks to be what, at best to be described, crying at this point. And she has claw marks all over her. She has no weapons. Her clothes seem to be tattered, and she doesn't look to be in the best health. And
ruined
she
those
doesn't see.
clothes I gave her.
She doesn't even see you come in the room. At this point, she is just like hiding her face.
All right, I go in and I say her name real quick.
You say okay. As you say Rivdal, she just kind of curls up in a ball and says, "No, stay back."
It's Nessus, calm down. You can trust me.
No, I
Says the
can't.
evil character.
Says the evil guy.
I've done good for 10 years. You quiet you.
That's true.
Draenor, you guys can all roll in the other room too for strength check if you guys like. Draenor, Suop, and attack.
Are we doing athletics or just straight?
Athletics, yep. Athletics, if you like.
Do we do this corner?
Yep,
5.
that is the corner to do. Good job. Tack, you get no avail, so Draenor comes behind you and pushes you, and then Suop comes behind both you and pushes you both, and you all go piling through and land a little bit on your knees and stuff. You do, Tack. The rest of them just kind of walk in. This room is
I was pretending to push, but not actually.
absolutely. I understand.
That's
As you
fine.
guys push
I'll
into this
roll.
room, this room is piled to the fucking ceiling with bodies. There's barely room for you guys to walk around in here. There is
They have clothing.
no. It's just chunks of meat, like
it.
remnants of the chest, like you did
There's
earlier.
always-
The
that's
blood
what I
is
like
so
about you,
thick.
Veneer. You always see a silver lining.
The blood is so thick in this room that you guys are literally up to your waist in blood. Duncan, you are in a same type of room, not as many body parts, but you realize as you went in, you no longer can see. It is pitch black.
I have my torch with me. I've had it with me the whole time. You
Um,
told me it went out yet.
Okay, when did you light it?
I lit it when I got into the basement.
When you slid down the tunnel?
When we started pushing through all the walls originally.
Oh, fair enough. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can see then. Absolutely. Nessus, what do you want to do?
So she's curled up and she's pretty beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be responding to you at all. She's just saying, no, please, leave me alone.
Give her a smack.
I smile, saying, "Do you want to cross the void finally, my child?"
Oh, this is interesting. I have to check something now. You guys have fucked me up now. Oh god, okay. Fucking
Is
A.
she offering to euthanize this girl?
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Rivdal. I'm gonna have to roll for Rivdal now. Fuck. Sorry, Ryan, but I don't know what's gonna go down here.
I don't know. Can she really make those kind of decisions for another person's character?
Where Rivdal got left off at, characters are getting left off. Like I said, this is going to be a rough campaign for the most part. Rivdal got left at a really tough spot.
She rolled a nat 1 and fell through. If I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. What are you trying to convince her of? Let's per se. Like,
Past the void, you know, seeing how she's unresponsive, probably gone crazy. It looks like she's not gonna make it. Probably sacrifice her to Zila.
Okay.
I wanna bust in and tell her nah.
Rivdal
I'm trying to make our way to
looks up, and kind of sees, kind of rubs her eyes. As she looks up, you see that one of her eyes is actually like missing. And then with the other good eye, she looks up at you and she says, "Nessus, is that you?
Yes.
Why did you guys leave me here? They came and attacked me. They took stuff from me."
They took my virginity.
It's not a laughing matter. I'm gonna fucking rape you, Draenor. Next room you go into, you're getting raped.
God.
Nessus, do you want to respond to her anyway?
It's okay, child. It won't hurt no more.
All right.
I'm here to protect you.
Divine sense.
She's comforted that you're there. She trusts you. She's still, I guess you consider shell shocked. So like, as you go to like, if you go to touch her or anything, she still kind of jerks away, but she's only by instinct. As you get close and examine her, go ahead and do a medicine check.
Alright.
You notice that it looks to be that, and not only her eye has been removed by an instrument, but it looks to be like some of her organs have been removed, and she's been stitched back up, and it doesn't look like she's going to be able to walk.
It's gonna be okay, Rivdal.
You removed her leg organ.
Duncan, from this point forward, guys, since I kind of get this feeling that you guys might know the direction to go, you guys are gonna have to pick a number. Because technically you wouldn't know where you are in these rooms. Duncan, you would. You could still try to go back the way you came.
Yeah.
But as far as
Whoever's my
Tack,
turn, that's what I was pretty much want to do because I only came through this wall. So
absolutely,
maybe I just got
I
caught
agree.
between some
And
shit.
Tack, Draenor, and Suap, you guys can come back the way you came. But as far as the other direction, you had to pick between 1 and 3.
Oh, I was gonna pick the number 69.
Okay, yeah, you definitely get raped.
Dang it!
Duncan, are you going back that direction?
Yeah.
All right, push for strength. As you do, you push the doors open, and Tack immediately becomes apparent to you to your right. You see him because he's so close to you. He's 5 feet away. But the doors are swinging around pretty quickly. Do you want to go that direction, or do you want to keep pushing through straight?
I mean, I was trying to go back the way I came, so I wouldn't have a fast enough reaction to like, oh hey guys. I'm
No, you
sorry.
do. As you push the door up, you push the door open really hard enough to where you can see the door spin. Tack, you visibly see the wall spin on that side.
Do
Hey,
I
guys,
think that
what's
if I...
up?
Oh, hey. Do I think that if I go to where he's at, I'll be in the same...
Somebody better make a
chamber
quick.
as him,
Somebody better
or-
make a reaction though. At this point,
Fucking top left, let's
I don't
go.
know, I'm gonna go... I want to go in his thing, but not if it's gonna, like, put me in a thing separate from him and everyone else.
Top
Suop,
left, let's go.
you guys can push through if you guys want. Suop and the Crocs, go ahead and roll. You have to guys push again though. Suop and Draenor.
My guy ends up back into where he is right now.
Yes,
That's what I do.
Tack, you get with him.
Well,
Hey,
Yeah, you guys push through Draenor and Suop, and you guys are immediately in a room with what looks to be. Actually, hold on. What are you doing, Nessus? Because I need to roll a perception check as they push through.
Alright. I just slowly put my arm around her and say, shh.
Okay.
It'll be over. Just sleep. Close your eyes, Rivdal.
She does what you say. As you guys
Relax.
you guys push through. Go ahead and make your perception check, Suap and Draenor, as you push through the wall.
Perception.
You guys go
am
You guys go
barely-
straight
I am-
through. You didn't even notice
I'm
anything.
very-
You just push straight through. As you guys do get to the other side, do you guys have lights at this point, Suop or Draenor?
Candle.
Okay. You see your friend Nessus sitting in a corner with her arm around what looks to be some kind of creature or something, like something black. But it looks partially like bloody and even naked to a certain extent.
Can I go and investigate further?
Yeah, you can investigate from here. You guys are about 20 feet away. You can get closer, absolutely, though, for sure.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation. If you're trying to investigate who the creature is, investigation. If you're just trying to see what's going on, perception. You can get a little bit more broad of like. I guess both would be whichever one you want at this point. I guess really. You definitely recognize this to be Rivdal, and you see Nasus, what looks to be like holding it under her arm. You can't recognize. Oh, Duncan rolled a performance for what?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, that's
I
all right.
actually clicked it.
Uh,
Please click.
what do you guys want to do from here? I'm gonna let you guys take the roll from here.
She's missing organs, an eye, and she can't walk.
Then we carry her.
Of course, we need to get her out of here. Who wants to carry her?
I mean, my thinking is we've known this person for like 10 years
Mhm.
supposedly, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't think we're gonna let him go unless they
No,
said
no,
previously.
of course not. We are going to carry Rivdal to safety.
Why am I not convinced of your good intention?
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Okay, good idea.
To see if you are convinced, because I don't know what Suop's.
Sarah, should I roll persuasion?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah, are you
so
persuading me, or are you trying to lie to me?
I'm not lying. I'm just. I guess.
Oh, okay.
I guess my meaning of carrying her to safety is
Um,
kind of different.
you guys all trust each other here, but you get this weird feeling that something is not right. Obviously, Rivdal is fucked up, right? That's the main thing. And you guys are just thinking like these are weird rooms. You're in a fucking terrible place of all. You're like pretty much in the hell for most part. Like you guys are just in agreement with Nessus. You're like, of course, we're gonna carry her out of here. You guys just immediately shake your head so often. You say, absolutely, but you still get this weird sense that something's not right with Nessus as well. Draenor, do you want to do anything in that room?
I don't know. I can't like heal her, can I? Can't heal
No,
her.
we already spent our lay on hand points.
I thought we have 5.
Yeah,
Five
for-
total. 5 total.
Yeah, for a whole day, but we haven't rested yet, so we're out.
You
I
did.
only
I'm
used
out.
2.
Yeah, you can
He
use 3
only
then.
spent- He only,
I only
spent,
used
a
2.
couple on me.
Yeah, you got 3 left. You can heal her for 3.
I'm gonna try to heal her for 3, and then I'm gonna medicine because I have medicine.
All right. Roll down, or you kneel down. Nessus, as you go to put out your hands, they start to kind of like you're used to them kind of giving this warm glow, and they kind of start to like flicker and spark a little bit. As you lay your hands on her, she jerks back. So you have to reach out for her again, and then she jerks back again. As you lay your hands on her, you feel this overwhelming blockage, like you're not able to heal her, and your points are expended. But you
Damn.
don't see a difference in her condition. You feel like there is an
Damn.
overwhelming evil presence blocking you.
Dang, I've been getting them bad lucks today.
You can roll a medicine check still, though. To see if you can-
Let's do some medicine.
You rip off a couple patches out of your bag and wrap a couple places where she's been stitched up and stuff like that. But she struggles. She fights with you quite a bit. She doesn't want to be touched at all. She's like, please just leave me alone. And then she cries. She's like, no, take me home. I want to go home. And then she's like, and then she looks directly at you, Nessus, and she's like, Leave me with Nessus.
He is technically safer with me. I do carry a symbol that the monsters seem to not want to attack me with, since these are probably creations of my god.
That's fucking bullshit.
I just went out of this
You were
room.
bitten by one of them. That's a lie.
Because you bastards were attacking him.
Does anybody have like a cloak?
I
Tack.
do.
Tack
Dunk-
got the cloak.
God.
Duncan, Idaho,
Please
and
don't-
Tack, what do you guys want to do?
Well,
I'm gonna.
where's everyone else? I just saw you, and then I hopped through here. Now you're with me.
Well, Duncan, we need to find Nasus because she's been acting all weird and shit.
Nasus.
Oh yeah,
Nessus. He's
Nessus,
got-
Nessus,
got,
yeah.
I think Nessus may be possessed by something because he
You
opened
think?
he opened
Do you
some weird
think?
crate that a black tentacle thing like did
Why
something
didn't you
to
tell
him.
me that earlier?
Both of you
Because
roll.
I didn't notice you till now.
Both of you roll intelligence
Oh
check.
well, I mean, yeah, you came in the room and we were talking, and then you wandered off.
You talked to me. I never talked
Why
back.
does no one tell their
Ta-
great leader this stuff?
Yeah.
Roll intelligence,
I mean-
Tack, as you
Yeah.
guys are talking about this.
Is it just intelligence or
Mm.
intelligence save?
Just intelligence.
Oh.
Straight
Well, mine's same anyway.
1.
That's
But you didn't roll a nat one. That's
No.
impressive.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
you're arguing gets you guys nowhere, and you guys just continue to banter about like Nessus and not acting right and who's the leader of the party and stuff a little bit.
Oh, everyone knows Tack's the leader. No question about that.
Yeah, I am the leader. It's because I'm the smartest one.
Yeah.
I have a -1 to intelligence.
What do you guys want to do in the other room?
Well,
I look at them saying, yes, the thing did bite me. That's because I did attack one, and have you noticed that its head turned to the side and questioned me? They were calm when they saw who I was, and then when the attack stewed, they all went to a rage. If we can at least get her into the cloak of the cult, we can easily get her out without seeing that she's a torture victim. As I point to, I even explain all the tools they used on her. We need to get her out.
My thinking was, if she can't walk, I
We'll
can
carry
use the
her.
cloak to kind of put her in like a papoose, like an Indian thing on my
Yeah.
back, maybe.
Could put her in a
Oh, no
baby
more
gun.
screaming.
We need to figure out. We need to get to the others. I have a feeling if we push these are spinning walls. I'll carry.
You
I'll
guys are all
carry
pretty
the one
familiar
you
with these
push.
walls at this
Ah.
point.
I'll carry her.
All right, you can carry it then.
All right, can I carry her on my back? Kind
Uh,
of wrapped up?
You guys, you're gonna need to make a charisma check to convince Rivdal to
She's
carry.
pretty determined. She was pretty determined to let me protect her.
She is for some reason pretty determined to let Nessus.
It's true, but my insight said that I don't quite trust Nessus right now. it seems
You don't. Nessus is acting strange, but you do still trust Nessus. Like that's the thing. Like it's hard for you guys to break this bond of like friendship that you guys have had. But you do think Nessus is acting strange, and you are, as of now, aren't familiar about what Duncan has just told Tack in the next. What conceivably could be the next room. But you guys are getting. What I'm saying is, you guys are getting familiar with this arrangement of rooms. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
If
But
you
I
know what I'm
feel-
saying.
I feel weird, but it's not enough to overcome and be like, oh, she's not trustworthy.
It's
kind of like
it's going to be up to
it's probably
Rivdal.
nothing.
It's going to be up to Rivdal at this point.
Okay.
If you could just do a charisma check, I would say.
Okay.
You can too, Draenor, if you like.
You're a barbarian. You should
Like
be
a
super
persuasion
charismatic.
with
Oh,
Rivdal?
I'm putting on the ring of stupid good charisma.
Ooh, not good.
Yeah, it's going to be persuasion.
Well, I hope you
Damn
roll a 1.
Wait, that's
Roll a
wisdom.
-1.
Damn.
Nice.
Nessus,
Persuasion is on charisma.
Nessus.
I'm the only one qualified to get her out of here and safely protect her. These monsters will not attack me. as
What do you
long
wanna
as I
say,
do not
Draenor?
Fight back.
I have the ring of stupid good charisma. It gives me +4.
Nothing like in the character. What do you want to say in character?
He says that character.
Says it all in character.
Yeah.
It says it all in character.
I know you rolled a nat like 20, but like that's not going to make her jump into your arms. What do you say that makes her want to jump into your
No,
arms?
Nessus is the one that
Nessus
rolled
did.
the nat 20.
I
Oh,
trust
shit.
You to carry. I trust you to carry her.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it
But
was
I'm-
Nessus. Nessus, she definitely jumps into your arms.
Yeah.
Take me away, big boy.
Wait, big boy.
As
trust
she
you to
does,
carry
you've
her.
noticed like several of her what looks to be ribs and possibly even her leg is fractured.
All right, I do. I start
She
wrap.
jumped
I
hard.
actually get out my sword and actually rip up my actually looked through my. I noticed that my bandages are all messed up because I used it on my neck and tack.
I'm not gonna set her on top of you so you can move around and stuff.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's fine.
If
I
you
gotta
want,
hold
you
her.
can just delete her as a token, and I'll just kind of make a.
Hey, I got her. I got her.
Yeah. I'll carry her on my back.
Yeah, it's fine. You're making like a makeshift like carry
Yeah,
thing.
I'm making a. What I do is I get my tent, I get my sleeping bag, my tent out from my explorer's kit.
Yeah.
And what I do is I get the poles, and I probably make a what's it called, a splint.
Okay. Then roll a medicine check, I guess. Yeah, you put together a makeshift slant, and it does support her leg. She seems to trust you completely. She's no longer like shifting from you or anything like that. And she looks up at you after you put the splint on her, and you pick her up, and she says, "I'm so hungry, Nessus. Do you have any?"
I give her some of my rations.
Okay, and she just starts tearing at it. And she's like,
And I give her my last reserve of water too.
she drinks it down. She says, "Thank you." She's like, "Do you have anything else?"
I'm not giving her the fucking water.
She's
give
like,
her my water.
I don't want water. I don't want water. Do you have any other food, maybe?
I have dog rations.
She looks over. Do you show it to her?
I've got body parts in my bag.
Cooked dog rations. Cooked dog rations. They look like mutton.
She says, "No, never mind." And she just tucks her head into Nasus's plate.
Give her the cannibal rations.
I kind of hand her a small piece of the rotten flesh to see what happens.
As you do, as soon as you pull her out, she starts sniffing around your armor and then looks up at it and just snatches it out of your hand like very quickly.
That's what I thought as I smile.
And she consumes it, and it looks like it almost like embodies her a little bit, like gives her a little bit more vitality. And she falls asleep on your shoulder yet again.
All right, start pushing that wall. Let's go find the others.
I'm gonna say at this point, you guys are able to figure out the configuration of the walls to a certain degree to where you can get back to either the starting point you're originally at, or the point that the new entrance that you came across where the room with the beds. As of trying to cross this whole maze, you don't know how far it goes, but you know that you're on the edge of it right now.
I say we should get her to the beds.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and move you guys out there.
Okay, cool.
That way you guys aren't in the dark and you don't have to... You
Hey,
guys
Jack,
finally
go
all...
to southeast.
No, you guys are there. They
What?
come through the door. As
Oh,
soon as you
They
attack...
come through when we see him. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are arguing, and then the wall moves, and you're like, oh shit. Like, if we just would have rolled higher intelligence, we would have...
I want to lay her on this bed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll lay her up there. She lays up there on that bench. She's like, Nessus, I need more to eat. I don't want to be down here. I need to go home. She's like,
We need to get out of here.
will you get me something else to eat, please? You know exactly what I need, Nessus. And she kind of strokes your face a little bit.
Ah!
She needs that
I'm
dick.
gonna go over to Nessus. Nessus, whatever you do, don't feed her weird shit. We need to stop eating people, guys. Stop promoting other people eating people.
Yeah, I agree with our leader,
I
Tack, our
look
glorious
at
leader.
Tack, and I kind of like pull him off. Hold on.
Stop feeding on people.
I kind of brush everyone over to like a little further off from Rivdale. Kind of about here, and I said, from what I remembered in my studies, it looks like they literally have turned her. Well, depending on how long and how many.
I'm going to let
days.
you guys in character talk a little bit while I talk to the chat briefly. So go ahead and talk things out.
Right.
Pretty much, she has lost body parts, organs, ribs, and so on and so forth. She's practically, as he points to the ground, turning into that.
Yeah, that's why we need to not promote it and quit
I
feeding her
know.
people. We need to get her out of here as fast as we can.
The only way out is we have to find a new exit
Yeah, we
out
have to
here. So we have
find
to go
out
through that maze.
We have to either go up through the slide we slid down through,
We can't. It's
or
been
use the
closed.
stairs. I know.
So we have to go through that maze in order to get out. Because I already checked the other way, and it was a a storage room.
Okay.
Oh shit, is that Chat
Love
Kenny?
Yeah, that's Chat Kenny. That's
Oh,
cool Kenny.
best Kenny.
Chat Kenny
The
with
only way
us.
out is through this maze.
Chat Kenny staying strong. Staying loyal to the traditional Paradox. Appreciate it, Kenny.
We need to
So we need-
restrain. What we need to do. I need to restrain her. We need to restrain her mouth, just in case if she is already in late stages of transformation, she will probably turn on us. So
Yeah.
for
We've got.
now,
I've got rope and stuff if you need it. I've
for
got.
now, I've already put a splint on her, but we need to get through this maze.
Alright, I don't have an extra change of clothes, but she can use mine. I don't think she'd want to use my
You give her the cloak.
black cloak. I don't think she'd want to use the cloak if they were like
We need to
being mean and
carry her
torturing her.
somehow with much ease. If I am not able to, we're gonna strap her to my back somehow.
I'm
Can-
more than
that
happy
cloak
to
is the only thing
let
we
you
have.
use the cloak. It's just I don't know if she'll react well to one of these black cloak guys.
From what she went through, trust me, I think it's much better.
Can we
Okay.
leave the way that Dritter Steel Plate came? Because he came a different way than us,
He
right?
came in through like a small room that he slid through, so it doesn't go anywhere.
No. Okay.
Yeah, don't be dumb.
All right, so I'll take that cloak and begin to. What was it called, Swap?
What?
The
like
the
a
harness.
papoose?
Yeah, I'll make one for her and I'll strap her up to me.
Cool.
On my back. So, we already know where everything else. We just need to kind of go to new areas.
Yeah, we just need to make sure Rivdol's alright and not getting killed.
Rivdale is not alright. We need to get her up to the surface quick.
Yeah, but until then, we need to make sure she doesn't get more worse.
As you
so-
approach her, Nessus, it appears to be she was sleeping, but you see her like sniffing the bed, and then she sits up in the bed with that glazed over look on her face, and
Yeah, I'm already-
scoots up against the wall a little bit. She doesn't say anything. She just sits there, sitting up.
I'm making a cup of.
A cup of what?
Look,
A
Crocs.
papoose.
The Crocs, you know how to make a papoose, don't you?
What the fuck is a papoose, guys? I'm sorry.
None of your business.
I think it's like a. Let me look it up.
Let's just make a baby Bjorn.
That's
Oh,
basically what it is.
I know it is. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. I would say if you guys take the necessary time, there is a lot of noise happening. It sounds like the walls are shifting inside the maze. You don't know what that means though. At this point, nothing seems to be like you can't see anything from the doorways.
Tack, after we exercise this demon, we need to demolish all these weird fucking walls and just make this one big basement.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like these spinning wall things that
Pain in the ass to get around.
they really are. They didn't plan this place well.
Whoever
Plays
made this
all
place look
off.
like they wanted to make an evil dungeon or some shit.
It seems kind of like
I think I'm gonna have to call it quits. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to call it quits here, we absolutely can. This is a good time to call it.
it might be a decent time right now since we all reconvene in a room and is
Yeah.
looking after Rivdol.
It's not so bad. I think we're right around the right time. We got a lot of people watching. I appreciate everyone tuning in, guys. Sorry to cut it off here, but like I said, I want to keep the party together. This is a pretty good session, I think. Everyone was working pretty well together.
Yeah.
There's some interesting turn of events with Rivdal, who wasn't supposed to turn up tonight, but yeah, I mean, people meet. That's what it's all about. I mean,
You guys need to seriously quit eating people meat.
I know, right?
cheers, Draynar. Yeah,
I'm probably
very
worse
much.
in the
Probably.
swamps.
Yeah, for the lizard folk, it's not that weird to see them eating people because in their idea, there's only two types of meat, and that's meat and then lizard people. So
Pretty
lizard
much.
people will sometimes become cannibalistic as well. So
I
it's
was
not weird.
probably gonna start eating if I hadn't failed that intelligence check, anyways. To be honest.
Yeah,
um,
it's very Moorish people meat.
from what you guys can tell, you don't feel secure at all here, but you are going to try to bunker down for the night as best as possible.
Can we barricade some of the doors or something with some of these
Absolutely, if you guys want to.
What?
Yeah, there's plenty of beds and wood if that's what you guys are looking for, and you got.
Rocket, we level.
You do need experience though. The experience is going to be the same as D&D, like through 300, 900, or 300, 600, 900, I think is what it is. Or I'm sorry, that's
Yeah.
wrong.
Something. It's something.
Whatever it is in 5e.
I think it's 300.
I think the first is
600.
300. But after fighting
is.
these creatures down here and working together really well tonight, I think this session went really well for as quick as it came together and impromptu. Even better than last night's session. Whoever made this map is awesome. It was a really good map. So
It was me. I did it.
yeah,
Did you really?
No, I don't know who made that.
So you put together some of the stuff.
I put some of the no, I did, but like I only put some of the stuff, and it was already pre-made.
It's cool.
It had the square rooms in the center, so I really liked it. But yeah, like you guys, I'll go ahead and allot 150 experience. I would say that's probably gonna get you guys there, but I'm not sure 100%.
But it's gonna be short by 15 points, I believe.
Oh, did we get XP last night too?
Did you fight anything last night? I don't believe you guys
No.
did.
No.
No.
No,
So
we
if
did
we're
do
only getting
character
150, then we're
No,
short of
go ahead.
150.
Go ahead and let's just say you guys, whatever it is, you guys are all going to be level 2. With the you just say whatever happened last night, regardless whether you got engagements or not, you guys gain still experience over time.
So we're
Which
all right at 300 XP.
you're right at 300 exactly, except for one of you
Oh,
I think
yeah.
has 302 for some weird reason.
Oh yeah, I remember you gave someone
I don't know.
trick.
Yeah, I don't know who it
They
was,
did
but
something.
yeah,
So
maybe
we have
not.
300 experience apiece.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
guys
have
are all
an
at
extra
300.
300 XP so I can hit level 3?
No, you cannot.
Oh well, fuck you. You're a mean DM. Thank you.
I'm gonna
You're
give.
not my real DM.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Rivdal some experience too, some torture experience. That way, when Ryan comes back, he can't be too upset. He'll be like, "Oh well, shit, I wasn't here, but I still got level 2." So
Yeah, at least you leveled up.
right, and do
That
a
sweet.
well, I
torture
mean,
XP.
can you multi-class into a Wendigo? I mean,
Oh, that's interesting. When to go? Okay.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, this went good. I like this tonight. I'm going to fucking work on some sound effects to get you guys some more creepy sound effects going. And you guys are going to have to figure out how that fucking maze works. For the most part. You just have one person break all the doors for the most part, it looks like.
I got cunning action.
But thanks for all who's tuning into the stream. I appreciate Kenny you coming back in and tuning in, bud. Consider giving floating XP that can only be utilized for purposes of crafting one-shot items. This XP is lost if they don't use it for the purpose. That's not a bad idea. I like that, bud. I'm looking for new ideas, creative ideas. So that's not a terrible one. You've had some good ideas, Kenny. Sorry I couldn't read the chat so much. If anyone was watching, if you guys were commenting, I'm sorry. I'm getting a second monitor for my birthday here soon, and I'll be able to fucking monitor the chat while we're playing a hell of a lot better. And I want to thank Joey for keeping track with the chat too. He was and Shook. You guys were all trying to talk in there.
Yeah.
So, cheers to that, fellas. It was a really good session. This is probably my favorite session so far. So.
I hated it.
It's awesome. That's why it's
Yeah,
my
everyone
favorite.
fucking hates this shit.
I hate everything.
I hate my life.
Yeah. Well, then
Also,
I'm.
Also, I get accent surge this level.
Yeah.
Action
Like you,
surge.
like Duncan Idaho is gonna be a fucking badass, just like in Dust, man. Or Jesus, I keep saying Dune.
Dune.
Yeah, like
Dune.
in Dust.
Like in Dust.
Yeah, Dust, the movie. No, not Dune, Dust.
Yeah.
Duncan Idaho, are you drunk? Yeah. So stream. You guys have a good night. I got finals tomorrow, so I had to be getting to bed too. So some of us got work
Oh,
and stuff like
good luck,
that.
man.
Oh yeah, cheers. Like fuck finals. Fuck finals right in their face. Anatomy physiology. This game session should have helped me a little bit with all the body parts. So. But yeah, cheers to the stream for tuning in, and some of the regulars keep coming back consistently. We'll keep doing this the rest of the week. Honestly, after tomorrow, I'm done for the semester. So if any of you guys want to tune back in tomorrow, if you guys show up and no one else does, we'll keep playing with you guys, man. I like the composition we got going. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about only having 6 people. So
Yeah.
possibly
Have
7.
a good night, too, Kenny.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
Have a good night, stream.
Yeah, good night, everyone.